Okay, so again, I'm not going to do a recap for today, this session. I know you want to get straight into it. We're going to change up style of combat here. Instead of mass combat, since that it's a headache to balance. What we're going to do is do some sort of transition to a scenario, a vignette, if you will. And how we'll do that, we'll start off with you all on the main battle map. Just describing what you're doing, how things are happening around you. And let's see here. Hang on, 1 second. I forgot to sign out of the other account. Sign back in. Right, let's try that again. Sorry, give me a second. Are you free to talk amongst yourselves? Or don't, that's okay.
Good talk. I heard that crow. At least it wasn't the seagulls again.
Sorry, crow's outside. I'm just loading back in on my main account. Got stream and the Dungeon Master account up.
Yeah. I'm just eating, that's why I'm muted.
Yeah. My brand spanking new computer, I can actually record this without crashing. So good.
Famous last words.
Don't tempt fate. Okay, right. So, as the chaos of the battlefield tears through the valley, blood spatters the long grass. Large, impacted boulders thrown by catapults and giants mar this once beautiful golden expanse. The northern line clatters with war cries and the clashes of steel as goblinoids push their advances. The sheer weight of their numbers crashing like a tide into the steel shields of the Iron Guard. Grunker, what are you currently doing right now?
Well, I guess I'm just kind of fighting.
Alright. Grunker...
So... Yeah, so I'm still using my spear and shield.
Yep.
So I'm just kind of like... doing what I did before, just kind of jumping around, twirling around, stabbing and slashing and doing all that shit very acrobatically.
Alright, so... But, by the way, I'll say we'll currently have to... Alright. No, you know, we'll stay in tone order, never mind. You watch as Grunker, the Dwarven ram riders careen back around the battlefield, and with the quaking of hooves and a chorus of bleating, the giant war rams reform their sort of spearhead formation, lower their heads, and slam themselves into and through the back line of the goblin archers. Bodies fly every which way, like snow from the front of a snowplow. And almost half of their forces are decimated in one fell swoop. Liska, what are you doing?
See, where the fuck am I, real quick?
You okay?
So, oh yeah, I'm just eating. So yeah, she's sitting there and she is essentially like holding the line with the mountain guard.
Mm-hmm.
She knows she's a big bitch, so when she sees like a hard press on one side, she's going to go over there and lend herself where she needs, and when that hill giant tries something, she's going to come up and be like, nuh-uh.
All
And
right.
she's going to basically do exactly what she did with the last one. Just be like, how's her groin feeling?
So, this hill giant that you're currently fighting right now has just toppled over and died thanks to this combined effort from both you and Kaza Dragoonmaker. You can see the hill giant off to the southeast here is looking very hurt, and is kind of currently grasping a boulder in his great big meaty hand, and he's just thrown it towards your direction. You notice also that the goblins, now under the command of a hobgoblin regiment, they're now forming this line around the Iron Guard here, trying to make their large push inwards. Soyun, what are you currently doing right now?
Besides shooting bitches and taking money, not so much the last part.
All right.
Besides that, I'm making sure that the cannoneers watch out for,
Yeah.
any javelins that come straight from,
All right.
below.
And you watch as the thunder of cannons explodes through the air, firing great volleys of airborne death down upon the oncoming ogre catapulters, taking out a gathering line of 10. But not before a boulder screams through the air, impacts directly into one of the ranks of the cannons, shattering at least 2 cannons at once. You can see Vellum. You can see that the gathering of ogres and hobgoblins here is slowly beginning to descend down upon the breach in the wall here, and everything seems to likely be gathering in that one place. You can see the goblins now are just bypassing you entirely, making one final charge into that final mass around this area. It seems the 3 fronts now here are now sort of coalescing into 2 fronts. What are you doing?
Well, slicing as many gobos as I can on the way, but Venom's goal is basically same as it ever was for the time being. Going straight for those catapulters to hopefully ease some of the bombardment we've been getting.
All right, then.
Especially towards South Cannoneers, because they've been taking a bit of a beating.
Yeah.
Steel Team 7, forgot about them.
All right. As you're bounding, you're bounding through the tall grass, slicing goblins this way and that, as they kind of make their pass towards you. They also attempt to swing out towards you. Just go ahead and make a couple of attacks.
Sure. My sheet open up. How many is a couple? The traditional couple, which is 2? Or...
Yeah, just 2.
Wata.
All right. The goblins, this crowd of goblins descends upon your position, but you hold up your shield, and a flurry of scimitar attacks just bounce off of your icebound shield here. However, you reach out with your sunblade, and in this flurry of dervish-like motions, you very easily just decimate about 5 to 10 of these at once. And as you continue your way towards the ogres, Ungrim, what are you doing?
Oh boy. Well, let's see. I just charged into this group up here to wade in and start absolutely smacking some ass, hopefully. So I'm gonna just start. Well, normally I'd take out kneecaps, but for once my target is short enough, I'm just gonna start taking out some jaws with my good old grudge swinger and just fight on the opposite side of Grunka, ironically, while killing other goblinoids.
Yeah. Just go ahead and make a couple of attacks for me.
Yeah, okay.
Let me just
I don't have anything boggled. Okay.
I never made
So I'm
an
just
attack, did I?
Yeah, no, everybody's making attacks.
Oh yeah, I never made any.
Sure, you can go ahead and make a couple of attacks. So this is sort of a fluid motion as we're transitioning here.
I'm gonna wait for them to resolve.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh.
Oh no. It's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh.
So, Grunker here just continuing to go berserk in this crowd of hobgoblins. You can see leaping from the back of one armoured hobgoblin to another, just decapitating their heads. Smashing their heads in with the hammer. And
No, it's a spear. It's a spear.
oh yeah, there you go. So, jabbing through the backs of their heads. Liska, you can go ahead and make an attack.
Okay, I didn't know because suddenly we're just attacking.
Yes.
Let me actually get my character sheet open then.
Yeah.
That's something that professional players do. Alright. Okay.
Well, I expect us to have dice as well.
God.
I'm just gonna attack Clash. Why is that the GM?
I don't know. But
The fuck?
29 and 17. Yeah,
Say it against the hill giant. Because she's
against-
fucking the hill giant up.
yeah, against the hill giant. With your two swings, you take out take out one hamstring. The giant falls to one knee, and then you rush around its front, and with a firm stab to its enormous head, you take it out in one fell swoop. Didn't have much health left.
Cool. Yeah. Then upon that, Liska jumps up on its belly because I imagine it fell down prone. So you can basically get on top of its body, turn around, and like roar to the men to be like, "Hey, we're fucking winning this shit." Just basically be like, "Hey, look at me. We kill giants here for fun.
Yeah,
Fuck these goblins."
I'll say you get an inspiration point for that one. See, and as you yell this, you accompanied by your traditional sort of mountain folk roar, which kind of echoes through the hills. The warm winds kind of pick up and whip around you, and they almost run cold in this miniature blizzard. And snow falls where there shouldn't be any. And as your roar bellows throughout the valley, matching the deafening volume of even the war horns, and the echo travels, something seems to distantly respond in kind. Another roar, but from within the forest.
Well, alright then.
Angrim, are you still waiting
Awesome.
for it to solve?
Yes. If I don't know if there's anything else before I do mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Make sure everybody got their stuff. Okay. I do have a question real quick.
Yes.
Are we counting these guys as like whole units for the purpose of like a spell that targets a person? So like, because otherwise, if I like did a cure wounds, would it just heal one guy?
I will say we can count it just for the meantime. We can count this as one as a unit, as one person.
Okay, I just want to know. Alright, I'm gonna start throwing around my fucking axe in the air, not my axe, but hammer in here, and just start playing a game of boinks.
Alright. Yep. As you start running through the crowds of hobgoblins, just kneecapping them one by one. A couple of them collapse, kind of reach for their knees, but then see you just before the hammer comes up, uppercuts their jaws, and just cracks their heads backwards. Others sort of respond in kind of taking a swipe towards you for a 22 is the highest one there. Does that hit?
For smacking me back?
Yep, for a 22.
No, you're looking at 25, Chief.
All right, you bring up your stone shield, and You watch as a large greatsword comes out of the crowds, grazes off the shield, carving what looks like a fresh score mark, kind of accompanying the rest of the battle markings in your shield.
Ironically, that's gonna be a grudge.
Yeah. You watch regiments of warg riders begin to descend onto the front line here, flanking around to the side of the Iron Guard in an attempt to kind of harry their shield wall, and the wargs tear through some of the back lines, causing the shield wall to falter. However, the divine auras of the war priests hold them aloft and sturdy for now, despite dwindling numbers. And these warg riders turn their attentions towards the ram riders and begin to pursue them. While the rams are stronger, the wargs are more vicious, more dexterous, able to outmaneuver them. The clash and battering of flesh as both types of cavalry slam into each other is enough to smash bone and send broken bodies of man and beast kind of skipping around the blood-soaked fields. With bounding leaps through the air, many dwarves are ripped clean off of their saddles by the wargs. But other wargs aren't so lucky. In the crunch of cracked ribs, the beasts are slammed into by the rams, sending goblins hurling over the fronts of their mounds before being trampled to death. And despite the best efforts of the billowing horns of the southern signal tower, the northern front lines appear to be at a stalemate. In equal parts, numbers versus power and skill. Both the dwarves and the goblinoids are evenly matched, and it's likely the dwarves will give, but not anytime soon. However, Liska and Vellum, you notice Grimlim's forces are gaining ground at the breach towards the south, and many ogres and hobgoblin regiments begin to converge upon the area. The wall is shattered, and rubble of wood and stone has spilled into the rapids, blocking the river and providing a misshapen method of entry. The sturdy water wheel has been broken away, and the mechanisms upon the wall utterly smashed apart. And you notice chaos surrounding the breach. Much of Gremlin's forces are battling to gain ground. Ogre catapulters focus bombardments. Goblin archers launch volleys of piercing arrows that whistle through the air. The dwarves are losing ground as contingents of ogres are beginning to converge upon this place. So, back to Grunker.
Well,
what you're doing, Grunker? Just continuing your assailing upon these hobgoblins, yeah?
I think specifically the hobgoblins. They seem to be a lot of problem.
Alright.
So we're gonna try and deal with them, and then maybe go for the archers or something if the cavalry doesn't take them.
Okay. Go ahead and make another series of attacks for me. See if you can finish them off.
Alright. Recklessly, by the way, I forgot. Always recklessly. So, oh hey, criminal crits.
Okay. Good lord. 2 crits in a row.
We haven't got to the boss fight yet,
can't
stop
fight
wasting
back
your
if they're
crits.
dead.
No.
Yeah,
Crits work.
Grunker, there is one more group of 20 or so hobgoblins left. How do you finish them off?
Well, it's probably gonna be a lot of stabbing and a lot of decapitation, and
Oh yeah.
very, very graciously in a lot of fountains of blood.
Instead of this berserker fury that you're used to seeing Grunker in Angrim, you see him in this sort of almost scary sort of a how would you call it? Serene fury in a way, just stoic face, concentration in the eyes. You see not the graceful arcs of foam from the mouth, but you see the graceful arcs of blood as he's arcing from one hobgoblin to the other, stabbing through the chest, stabbing through the head. Hobgoblins dropping one after the other.
Yeah, you see that, like, he's not like you haven't really seen him use a spear before, so you said it's like a completely different way of fighting that he's using, a completely different style
Oh wow.
compared to his normal just smashing. This is a lot more dexterous. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Next up is Liska. There we go. Liska, what you doing? You notice the goblin gremlin's forces are starting to gain ground around the breach here.
Question: How influential does it seem that douchebag McGillicuddy up on the mountainside is for the battle?
Seems pretty influential. It seems much of the coordination and the tactics is being portrayed by various patterns from the signal tower, various orientations of these sail-like arms, and the various horn patterns that are being sounded out is probably what's coordinating the battlefield here.
Okay. Liska is going to... Let's see, because I don't really know. She's going to... I think we're all within range. Be like... Gonna relay an earring. You know, she's swinging her sword with one arm, blocking shit with her shield with the other, and then she's gonna like kind of flick her ear, just be like, "Hey, Vellum, perhaps you could convey to the rest of the group that we should probably take out that asshole on the side of the mountain somehow. A concentrated effort, if you will."
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll send it along.
Okay.
Swinging away, just trying to respond. Just like, fuck it.
Oh yeah, he can definitely hear. He can definitely hear Liska, like, kind of grunting and searching.
Yeah, just like the occasional dom of something striking nearby as he's trying to talk and fight.
Yeah.
But yes, he will relay said sentiment outward.
Yeah. And then she's also gonna be like, and you know, in the meantime, perhaps you could find some other people to help, because they seem quite concentrating right here, and I can only do so much.
Trying to free up some of the others, so you can get some support.
You hear the whistling of arrows from the other side of the earpiece, Vellum, as you're assailed by a hail of arrows from what looks like a number of goblin archers from behind enemy lines, Liska. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who? Vellum or
Yeah,
Liska?
I don't know who that was going.
Sorry, Liska, my bad.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God. I don't know how well that'd go for me.
What horror.
Alright.
Sorry, technically that's a 25 since I have crowd
25.
control currently on.
Alright, so you take half that damage then. You only take 5
I'll
points
spend a reaction. I'll spend a reaction to make me take no damage from
Alright,
that successful dex roll.
You yes, because you're a shield master, aren't you?
Yep.
You bring up your shields. You hear the whistling of the arrows before you see them, and you bring up your shield. Ding, 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 ding. Much like much akin to the Spartans from 300.
Yeah, Liska will, like, when she does hear like the whistle of the arrows, she will like look up, see what's happening, and then bellow out to the mountain guard like, "Shields!" like, basically, and just lift up her shield to intercept it. And because she wants them to survive, but all the goblinoids that they're fighting amongst probably are going to not. That's why you don't shoot into your own men. But so she's gonna basically give them a heads up.
You're currently kind of fighting off what looks like two ogres in front of a regiment of mountain guard, and in one fell swoop, like almost like this well-oiled, coordinated machine, you hear this cacophony of metal as they all bring up their octagonal shields at once.
And then she's just gonna keep attacking because she can.
All right.
Fuck these goblins. Fuck you, and fuck you. Oh, that's a nat one. That's fine.
These two ogres currently assailing you, kind of block your Slayer's blade with their enormous barbaric-looking clubs. You can see they're kind of dressed in what looks like gladiatorial metal almost. Not very well forged, but it looks almost ornamental.
Interesting.
Right, Vellum.
Well, as aforementioned, I relayed that message that Liska did. Should I be moving myself on the map at all, or does it not matter?
I don't think. I think
I think
we're
this
in,
is all very theater of the mind right now.
Just
yeah.
had to be sure.
You're currently in range with Sayun, I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna relay it to Salyun before I go further to deal with catapulters.
All right.
Fuck it, I'll move myself because I can. Get over here, you.
Get over here.
Get over here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start weaving into ogres, and even if they're too distracted by me to fire, that's less fire on our own info. Because a big problem, yes, there's swarms of gobos coming, but they've got fire support as well. So yeah, that's me.
All right, and you relay that message to Sayun before you.
First thing you did.
Yeah, okay. Sayun, you hear this in the earpiece.
And
What do you do?
I relay it onwards.
All right.
Granted, both Grunka and Arngrim are both within range. So I'm gonna relay it to both of them at the same time.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought it was me.
Alright. Slight change of plans. We, the Hammerstrike, are going to move up towards the Warlord. He's guiding all of these forces, and if we can take him out, it will make everything a lot easier on everybody else.
Grunka and Arngrim, as you're both finishing off these hobgoblins, you hear the familiar sound of Sayun's voice in your earpieces. How do you react?
It's telling us we have to go get the guy up there.
Was the exact message, Liska?
Yeah, we're gonna need to take him out at some point in time, but right now there's a really huge push at the breach in the wall that need help defending.
Oh, this one over there? Okay. I know what to do.
All right.
We have no melee to fill this gap, though.
Yeah, you guys have effectively finished off those hobgoblins.
Okay. The cannoneers might have to turn around and finish this area. Oh, well, either way, whatever.
We also
I'm not
have
the
the
one who controls
crossbowmen.
them.
Yeah, you got some of the regular old crossbowers there.
Well, I mean, this is a losing battle with double archers, 3 cavalry.
I'd say falling back's a good option.
We can get them to a better choke point, but the only issue is if we do that, that choke point becomes like right here, which is gonna get us pretty. I mean, they should be safe, but you know.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
are
because
Other way.
in an ideal world at the moment,
two sets of Ram Riders here who are currently kind of at this stalemate between. They seem to be taking up the majority of the Warg Riders' attention here.
Okay.
Heavy versus light cavalry. Cavalry.
low calorie riders.
Yeah.
Delicious. But yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, Vellum's going to be dealing with these catapulters, which lets the cannoneers get on with bombarding your problems up there, and you know, falling back should
You
give that
also
time.
have the archers and the war priests as well.
Either way, yeah.
I see. Okay.
And just move things.
Oh,
There we go.
it is Saoyun's turn.
Alright, Soyun, what you doing?
Well, I am going to, first and foremost, basically tell the cannoneers that divert attention away from the ogres, move downward to the other grouping of people, and then I'm going to try and join up with Liska.
They all nod and begin to escort the cannons slowly down the side of the cliff edge here. You can see out of sight of the ogres, apparently. We don't have...
Cliff edge has served its purpose, because now the ogres, not knowing that the cannoneers have actually moved, are going to continue throwing javelins up there, wasting their javelins. Hopefully.
Potentially.
That's what I said, hopefully. And that is my turn.
Alright. Vellum, what you doing? Just continuing assailing these ogres, yeah?
Yep, and he's basically, unless direly necessary, he's doing all he can to take these catapulters out of the equation.
Alright, go ahead and make a series of attacks for me. As these ogres are going to make a couple of great club attacks on you. Having died...
Sorry, I was going to ask, can I make use of class features, or is it just for sake of example?
Yeah, you could... Yeah, I don't see why not.
I'm a fighting spirit then, so these are with advantage, because he wants these folks gone as fast as possible.
Alright.
In fact, he's going to two-hand it, because fuck everything. You pick up his shield on the way back.
Yeah.
Dropping shield, two-hand.
You've definitely diverted attention away from the cannoneers up top.
Let me just triple 25 real quick.
And that's a 12 and a 9. Those both miss.
12 and 9?
12.
Ogres.
Yeah, ogres. 12 and a 9. 21.
Right,
25,
the ogre's doing it. Sorry, I was very confused.
both of those hit, yes.
Yes. Should I roll damage, or again, it's just...
Just go ahead and roll damage. How much you do? 8, 12. You take out about 5 of these catapulters. Very much akin to like Legolas kind of climbing the Oliphants if they were maybe like 10 feet tall. As they you can see a number of small goblins on top of this small kind of catapult platform on the back. As you climb up, the ogre tries to swipe at you, but it's no use. And you,
basically, as I'm climbing, I'm driving my sword into the flesh to use as grab points, and then just keep climbing and probably just focus more on the goblins firing the catapults as opposed to the ogres, because I don't think the ogres can do anything once they're out of the equation.
And as you destroy one platform, then the other, you effectively take out about five of these ogres in one fell swoop.
Nice.
Effectively cutting their numbers in half.
Perfect. I mean, I guess that's me for that.
Alright. Argrim.
I've been seeing that we're kind of wheeling back. Oh boy. Well, I'll have to get my steam tank and start pulling it back some too.
Alright.
Otherwise it's gonna be lost behind the enemy lines, and I'm not gonna let that happen.
Yep.
So I'll pull it back as far as it will go.
So, top speed, yeah, just dash.
Maybe not dash. Well, I am pulling it back as far as normal movements. So get my movement to get in there, use whatever is left that I can to move on it, and
All right. Gronka, you doing the same?
My fucking priests to follow,
Oh yeah. Okay.
because they are not a frontliner.
Nope.
I guess I have to pull back.
All right.
Not willingly.
You got that. You got the taste of goblin blood, yeah.
Yeah.
There shall be more where that comes from.
Hope so.
Oh. Just cutting down goblins just along the way.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Got to make another couple of attacks.
Yeah, hang on. I had to reboot roll 20.
While he's doing that, can you? It seems I still have control over Arngrim's sheet. Can you
yes.
take that away?
Yes, I can. Give me a second.
Yeah, because I'm like, why does it say it's my turn?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, oh shit, no.
There we go. Oh. 20, 25, 26, 20. Yeah, you are carving through this group of goblins without issue. It's like it's almost this whirling Beyblade of spears and shields and clattering of metal, the blood spraying in these graceful arcs.
Yeah.
Cutting down 5, 6, 10 goblins at once, 20. In fact, you know what? Yeah, you've certainly cut down their numbers a fair few bit. It's the Iron Guard warriors here now seem to have more of a chance of standing against this the green tide that's coming onto them. Alright. You continue your way towards the steam hammer, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. So as the battle rages on, you see archers and warriors clashing against Gremlin's forces here as you hop up into the steam tank. I'll put your icon in there. Here we go. Alright. Arngrim, it's your turn now. Oh wait, no, hang on there. It was Liska's turn, rather.
Alrighty then. Yeah, Liska's just gonna still sit in there doing her thing. The hill giant is dead. Seeing that the hobgoblins are kind of a bolstering force, like their presence kind of seems to make the goblins a little bit more, I guess.
See, it seems to bolster their war fervor,
Yeah.
as you can tell.
She's going to basically do what she can to fuck up the hobgoblins. Yeah, I think she took care of this random ogre. So yeah, she's just gonna come wade in, do her thing, slicing, dicing.
Alright. The hobgoblin is going to launch back at you with a couple of greatsword attacks.
Pretty sure that's 14 misses.
Okay, that was first one's a natural 20. hang on, I gotta screenshot this.
I know, I believe you.
just for posterity's sake. Let me just. Oh boy. Wait, is that how you do it? So brackets and then. No, that's
Try
fine.
and
Yeah, fuck it.
just put it in Discord.
Yeah.
Like-
yes. Let me just. There we go. 2 natural 20s.
Okay. Oh, nice. Impressive.
As this as this massive group of hobgoblins, well armored, well trained, begins swarming around you, Liska. How do you decimate a number of these before they start their attack?
Yeah, she's just going to kind of wade in, bashing shields, like slashing. She knows she's twice their size, so she's just going to be going for heads, like just cutting down over shields because she's tall enough to.
Yeah.
Yeah, sending bodies flying with her shield.
Yeah.
You know how at the beginning of Lord of the Rings where Sauron just wades into like combat, basically.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. And you even take one by the head, just implant it face first into the dirt, just not moving at all now. So you, however, this coordinated group of hobgoblins forms what looks like a shield wall, marches up behind you, finds that sweet spot in the hamstrings. Having seen you do it to the giant, they use their with one fell swoop use their long swords and delve into the what was it, the tender muscle in your back leg, and I've got to maximise that damage to 12, 14 plus 4.
I will also use a wording lever to have the damage on
Yep.
one of the crits.
Okay, so 14 plus 4, 18 for the first one.
So 9.
So 9, 14 plus 7, 21 for the second one.
So 30 total, right?
Yep. And we're also going to use their martial advantage. And for an extra 9 points of piercing damage.
All right. Question.
Mhm.
Can you show me the mechanics on that?
Sure, give me a sec. Let me switch that to public. One more turn, you can load up the character sheet. There we go. Martial advantage. There we go.
Okay. For 9s. Okay, so would that be have to. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Alrighty. As you await your allies here, as this massive force is starting to make its push. Sayun, what are you doing?
I'm going to continue downwards towards where. Actually, is the bridge still up?
The bridge is currently up. It's not.
I mean,
down.
Is it over the water?
No, not yet. It is there besides Steel Team 7, or quote unquote Steel Team 7.
All right.
Alright, just continuing down, yeah?
Yeah, basically. Unfortunately, yeah, I can't really cross it.
Let's see, Venom, you're still continuing with the catapulters, yeah? Venom? You are muted.
I'm smart. Yes. Until the catapulters are no longer a problem, gonna deal with them because ogres can only throw javelins, but the catapult is like mass troop destruction.
Yeah. Okay, please go ahead and make another series of attacks.
Fuck it, fighting spirit, because I got a new feature that lets me refresh them at the start of fresh combats. So I'm just gonna get this out of the way.
Yeah, there you go.
22 and 18.
22 and 18. Go ahead. Both those hit. A lot more damage than last time. Yeah, you.
I kind of fucked in the rolls that one because I've got 2 weapon fighting.
Yeah.
Let me re-roll that. No shit.
Okay.
But, anyway, yeah, 11 and 14. Wonderful stuff.
All right. So while not enough to completely kill the ogres themselves, you do in fact manage to cut down all of the catapult mechanisms from around their back, rendering them effectively useless.
Perfect.
So they are no longer
Mission accomplished.
considered an artillery unit.
They're considered bitches.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Ungrim.
All right. Let's see. Do we have Streamweedle
Archers.
fighters?
Oh, the Helmsworth fighters. Yes, just
Yes.
here.
There's the warriors. They can probably hold something down. So if Arngrim's gonna bark out to the crossbowmen and the warriors, "Hey, scoot down, some scoot down! Get closer!" Because if they can, we'll be able to form a consistent line, and the war priests will be able to heal everybody.
All right. So the crossbowmen hold themselves up on the hill there, as the warriors, the Helmsworth warriors, the Iron Guard, all begin to form this sturdy line.
Alright. Double check I can make sure that these guys can do it, but they should be able to from their spells. As he's gonna bark out to then over towards the war priest. "Keep 'em up, lads! Keep 'em alive! When ready, give out the strikes and blessings!
Don't bless them!
Just hold this wall!" He's gonna start a little putt, driving his steam tank over to the Iron Guards and through the earring. "Sayun, can I take your cannoneers?"
Aye. Short, clean answer.
Just leans over, just tap, on the side. "Hop on the back, you bastards!"
To the cannoneers or the war priests?
Cannoneers. He's
Oh,
gonna take them down below for reinforcements.
Oh, okay.
You'll see.
I'm not sure if you'll be able to fit the cannons themselves. But you can.
I thought they had hand cannons.
Oh no, sorry.
they do?
The thing that the art is misleading. My bad. If you look on the actual token art there, you can see actual cannons.
They do have actual cannons, but they also have hand cannons.
Yeah.
Prefaced.
I'm sorry, I thought those were like
They do have blunderbusses.
personnel mounted.
They do have blunderbusses.
I'm not wanting to lose the siege equipment. Is there anything I can do to get it to attach to my thing to be able to pull it? Like, see if that would be a quicker way for them to move,
a single cannon?
or like tie a rope to the few and then just have it chug them along.
It'll take some time, but sure, you could attempt to do that.
Sure, I'll spend the action to do that.
All right. So the Iron Guard cannoneers kind
Actually, how far can they even move in a turn?
about 200 feet.
Not a hell of a lot. What is their range against 6?
Let's see. It is. Gotta load up the sheet again. Cannon fire. It is 400 feet and with an 800 foot long range.
If you throw this extra. Okay. Well, then they might not have to do that. They're just trying to get them more over here. Okay. Then I might not actually have to have them tied up. I'll just tell them to follow me.
Okay. All right. So
And I'm just gonna start making my way over here. I don't know how much I can even move. So go over towards the river, leading reinforcements.
okay. So 400 feet. making your way across there towards Salyun. As you kick it into overdrive, you see the archers here, or quote as Velem's dubbed them, Steel Team 7. They see you approach, looking over towards the river, and without saying much, trained Iron Guard, they know what they're doing. They kind of make their way over towards looks like the front gates here begin to open. They begin to creak them open for you. One of them, presumably some sort of lieutenant of the group, kind of points that direction and says, "Over there, it's quicker."
To go through the gate? Hell yeah.
Presumably, probably going through the gate, heading off at this direction here.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go through a fucking river. Okay. I think that's all I can do.
Alright then. Gronka, you're on the steam hammer. I mentioned just letting Arngrim do the work here.
Yeah, probably like throw my axe at someone if they're close enough.
Okay. No one in range just yet. So in fact what we can do here is just kind of pause initiative for the moment, since it'll be a narrative moment. Salyun, you see the steam hammer approach, you see the massive double front doors of this of the outer gate here begin to open. And they will begin to kind of beckon you through that direction. You gather that while the bridge itself is as sturdy as it is, probably not going to hold the steam hammer. Are you muted, Ducky?
What?
Oh.
No.
You've got
For some reason, you cut out a lot.
Oh. So, Arngrim, Grunker, Salyun, what are you three doing here?
We're probably gonna have to lower down the bridge again.
You want to lower down?
But are thinking that the bridge won't handle me.
Yeah. There is one other way, but it's a pretty big but. We could drive the tank through the courtyard of place and then out through the hole.
That seems to be what the leader of these Iron Guard crossbowmen seems.
Yep, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Well.
All right. Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
I think so. Yeah.
All right. So Salyun, seeing the steam hammer approach you, you very very deftly hop aboard one of the side guns.
Your scene of Sal just reloading one of the guns like a fucking Browning machine gun, just
Pull it back. The crank feature's just more fun.
All right. Velen, what are you doing?
I'm checking I am not muted. Right, well, since the catapulters have been circumcised, castrated, that's the word. Two very different parts of the penis. I mean, I could do both and humiliate the fuck out of them.
They've been circumcised. And by saying of which, we have removed their heads.
I mean, different kind of it, yeah. Alright, so now that that's taken care of, gonna double back. I assume the runic golem's been sort of wreaking havoc, so we can continue to do that.
Oh yeah,
it's been slapping.
He's having a grand old time.
He is giving no shits. The runic golem just wading through goblins left and right. just dashing them aside like dust in the wind.
I spy more catapulters in dire need of emasculating.
Alright.
Yeah, gonna start heading that way, but flicking the earring. Let's go. I'm gonna see if I can go around back, deal with some of them bombardments, and get a bit of pincer going. You down with that?
Sounds good.
And away he goes.
Alright. So which direction you headed? That way? Or this way?
Straight across. Like, I was here just for... Nope, towards the catapulters.
Oh, right. I see, I see.
I'm on anti-catapult duty. I know the threat of bombardment, it is a fierce
Okay,
one.
so as
basically,
the steam
pushing
hammers...
my way over.
As the steam hammer kind of... This is taking place as you're all kind of reorganising all of this nonsense over here, and they're kind of trundling down the hill. So as you're doing that, Vellum kind of charging through the fields towards the other catapulters. Go ahead and make another couple of attacks.
I figured I'd use all the economy of this moment to just get there, because it is quite a distance.
Most of this is narrative.
Yeah.
I'll just make the attacks then.
Yeah, this is more of a narrative thing. You dashing through the field was sort of...
Whoops, that was not meant to be with advantage.
Dashing
but
through the
field. Anyway.
kind of running through the fields was taking place as Arngrim, Sayun, and Grunker was figuring out all this nonsense here and sort of making their way down towards the courtyard.
Way downtown.
So this is taking place at the same time.
Taking heads. Well, time for a crit.
29 crit, good lord.
30. Yes. Delicious 30 crit of radiant damage. Stupid catapulted.
So I just want to. Shouldn't it be more?
Yeah,
see.
I believe it should be more than that.
Let's see, so
maybe I
the 10
didn't
and then
update
it should be 4 more than that, because the first roll is maxed and then you roll for. Yeah, so 10 plus.
Yeah, I've got 15 as the maximum potential damage.
So yeah, so it should be to 25 plus 19 is 44.
Good lord.
44 radiant damage.
We'll have to talk about that because I think I need to update my stuff, but it's not the time for it. I feel like I have the wrong number.
44 radiant damage. Yeah, how do you take out this group of catapulters?
So as Vellum basically slinks it, well, the battlefield equivalent of slinking up behind them. So they're obviously preoccupied bombarding the hell out of the chokehold. So just in a very swift motion, using sort of the momentum and the elevation, slight elevation, straight up, climbing his way up with the stabs like before. But obviously the ogres, the ogres are probably going to notice. But the poor catapult gobos probably won't. And before then, cleaving into a few of them, probably snapping some equipment in the process before just hopping to the next one and sweeping his way across them.
And as the clouds sort of drift throughout the sky, this sort of overcast head, you see kind of sunlight breaking through the clouds, and this very opportune moment, you see a beam of light briefly seems to illuminate this very localized section of the battlefield here.
I mean, I do have my Sunblade on full power right now.
Oh yeah,
It's kind of hilarious that I'm not more of a target. It's like, what the fuck? Why is there like a sun walking across the battlefield?
Yeah, Liska, even you see this. This distance off. It is like a small kind of beacon, small beacon of light about 600 feet away.
It's akin to a sunrise, as you see like over the sea of bodies, just like the sunrise, and then just in the distance.
Yeah, she's gonna see them be like, that's not obvious.
And then afterwards, like there's a pause, and then Vellum's in your ear, just like, all right, got him.
Okay, well, help with these.
On my way.
All right.
Ward's surprisingly easy. Probably a huge insult to Liska with that comment, but you know.
I mean, no, she was doing all right. She's like right now, she's just in the middle of combat.
I meant
she
more
doesn't care.
completely underestimating how warfare works.
Oh, I thought you
Anyway,
said
he's
ogres is easy. Okay, never mind. I
Anyway,
misheard you.
sorry, continue.
When you're wielding what's the equivalent to an actual fucking lightsaber.
Ah,
Maybe.
stop! It's a magic sword of sunlight. Don't go fucking zooping over here.
Do I need to go fucking George Lucas on you and call it a laser sword?
Do I need to go old
Laser
school
saber?
fantasy on you? Anyway, combat.
Yes,
Anyway,
give me a brief second. Okay. As I transition you over to another map.
Like gasp.
Sorry, there's a lot of stuff going on. Gotta reorganise things. The plans changed. Approaches, different directions changed. So, back to the steam hammer. As you're trundling through the courtyard, you can see what looks like a very large gaping hole in the centre of the wall here. You can see rubble and stone masonry just blasted everywhere. But, Arngrim, you designed the steam hammer for just this sort of terrain. And while it might be difficult terrain, your steam hammer might be able to climb it.
Hell yeah.
You can see it seems to lead directly out into what looks like a wash of river foam just blasting up against the sides of the decimated rubble here. And you plough forward and emerge onto a scene of chaos. And you see a number of Iron Guard seem to be not Iron Guard, Mountain Guard seem to be guarding this breach, this organised regiment here.
Ooh, different map.
Oh, hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Battlefield.
Ah, don't forget to. Yeah, there she is on the fucking dirt. Ah.
I'm just gonna ask Jenner,
Yes.
This is really cool.
did you have fun making this?
Oh yes.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that dead giant.
Sorry, I
Alright.
just caught sight of myself in the corner.
Excuse me?
Alright guys, I'm over here. How's it going?
Oh yeah. You are way over there.
No, I fully intended for this to happen, but I just zoom out and it's like, oh hey, there I am.
Right, as you carve your way through the battlefield here, you can see stepping over bodies of Iron Guards. It is a mess. As you're bounding through the field, you narrowly miss the swing of an ogre as you find your way across the empty space here. And yeah,
Look at all the dead goblins. They're so cute. They're so
Look
shiny.
at him taking a sleep.
I don't think that's sleep, man.
This reminds me of that.
It's
what
the
was that
forever
skit?
sleep.
Yeah, it's like Batman. Like Batman doesn't kill, but like it shows him just like killing people. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, what do you mean?
Right,
It's like you just killed him. I put him to sleep.
right. I would like all of you to roll initiative.
Ah, you followed into my trap because I get fighting spirit back when I roll initiative.
Hey man, it works.
That's why I've been so frivolous with it, because I literally just got this. I just get it back.
Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, initiative rules.
Was that a train? Oh right, steam hammer. I was about to say suddenly a train runs over half the army.
I mean, not inaccurate.
Echo. Where did I go? Oh, there I am. Hello. Alrighty.
There we go.
7. A little winded from
Nice, normal 5e
hitting it.
combat.
Nice, normal. Just as everybody anticipates. You know, a battlefield full of corpses,
Yeah.
several ogres, we're all spread the fuck out, armies, and a train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of train!
I'm amazed I got here. I thought I'd be stuck further out and have to make my way over, but apparently I just zooped my ass over here.
Look, it's just to make things easier on me, okay?
Well, you know, sometimes war
No,
isn't
no, no.
easy. I was fully prepared to be like out in the thick of it and have to fight my way back.
Alright, so instead of rolling as normal for all the enemies, I'm just gonna condense them all into the lair action.
Alright, good old block combat.
Right. So let's begin with Grunker. What are you doing?
Well, let's see, where are the enemies? The enemies are like all over the place.
The ones that have the green auras are the ones you can attack, I'm guessing.
The ones who are the greens.
Yes.
Okay.
Bearing in mind, the lair actions would be randomized, so depending on what I roll, things might spawn.
Bug.
Let's see. Back to normal speed.
Yes.
Let's just run over here. Dash.
As you dash through the mountain guard, they sort of give you a sudden surprise wide berth.
Yeah. Very angry.
Grunker's just frothing at the mouth.
Yeah, now he's not fighting with his spear. Now he's not as concentrated.
Oh yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Let's see. Sayun, what are you doing?
I am shooting, but not with my gun.
Okay.
Arngrim, would you be so kind? Because I don't have your deterrent.
Oh, you want to just shoot from the turret?
Yeah, I'm using the turret on the steam hammer.
I
You
think,
get 3 of those boys.
yeah, I think it should be available for everyone for the sheet. Just clicking the token, you should see a number of actions in the.
It's under mounts
can't
and
see the
vehicles.
steam hammer.
Oh wait, right. Hang on. Let me just let's see.
Action cannon fire, action bolt gun.
There we
Maybe
go.
action bolt gun?
Yep.
Sorry,
You get 3 of them.
There you go. I've made it available for all of you to control.
There you go. You get 3 bolt guns.
But I'm clicking on the bolt gun, right?
Yes.
Yep. 3 bolt guns.
Yep. You got 3 bolt gun attacks.
Four
Let's see.
triple push over there.
Let's see. Let's make you. You can face that way. There you go.
Alright, I shot 3 times.
Alright, so 20. Oh. 29, 21, 19. Yep. All of those hit
4
On-
this guy.
on that one. Alright. You aim, shoot, dagger, dagger, dagger. And this guy, you see whizzing past your shoulder a number of shots, which takes out this fellow immediately. Drops dead.
Alright then.
Is that your turn?
That is indeed my turn.
Alright. So, the way I've set this up is I get to roll a bunch of times. Randomized. So,
Oh boy.
so D4, 1A, D3. Alright, you see barreling through the massive fighting from the southwestern end of the battlefield. You see about 4 hobgoblins making their way in tight shield formations onto the battlefield. You can see as they shove aside a number of iron guard. Let's see, 60 movement speed. You watch as Khazad's Runemaker, you can see him barreling through a number of goblins on the other side, swinging his hammer left and right. Seems to draw the attention of the two ogres here. This ogre is going to continue wading his way through the battlefield, attempting to make his way, or make their way, to the more vulnerable, clearer area.
Someone is breathing hard into their mic right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's me, sorry.
This ogre just comes charging, boom, boom, just swinging aside dwarves, goblins, whatever. Angrim.
Okay, sorry about that. Let me get over to that corrects tab. I'm gonna inch us forward a little bit.
This would be considered difficult terrain, by the way.
Okay. Let me double check. I have 20 feet. So, it is difficult terrain. I thought I had something that I could do with difficult terrain. No, that was going to be an upgrade for later. Yeah. Can't ignore difficult terrain yet. So... Can you just select us and just drag us like 10 feet forward?
I can.
So that way you can move. Here, I'll...
I believe you were there. So... Oh,
There I am. Wait.
hang on.
Just made it more aesthetic.
Let me just... Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, I had connection kerfuffle.
10. There we go. Alright. Is that your turn?
I'm having it move forward, and I'm gonna go ahead and give some shots into these guys too.
Alright.
I'm just gonna, for the sake of ease, I'm gonna not click the button. I'm just gonna make a thing and condense it. Should not spam the chat if that's fine.
Alright.
Is there 1d20 plus 10? Okay.
So this, I forgot to do the attacks for hobgoblins against Uliska.
Sure.
So these hobgoblins launch out with a number of longsword attacks against Uliska, but you just deflect it with your shield. There we go.
Does the 17 hit?
17 just barely misses.
Okay. Total of 7 damage into a dude.
Alright. This individual is just peppered with rapid fire bullets from your bolt gun. Dead.
Very nice.
Right. Alright, is that your turn?
That should be it.
Alright. Vellum. What you doing, Vellum? Are you muted?
Struggling with connection.
Oh.
So, let me just get a quick grasp of what the hell's going on. I did have to restart roll 20, so give me a moment.
So basically, you're about 10 feet from the nearest hobgoblin.
Okay, I have my sheet up. Okay. Time for some good old-fashioned pincer moves. With my good buddy Liska. Do I benefit from flanking? Never mind. Stupid question. I'm gonna hit this guy first, so 10 feet to there.
Yeah, and you do get flanking.
Yeah, I was gonna go for the guy on the left to thin out the numbers a bit, but that's not gonna count as flanking, so I may as well count as flanking.
Alright.
Fuck it, let's get rid of these guys as soon as possible, so I'm gonna drop my shield and two-hand this bitch.
Alrighty. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, I forgot to toggle advantage. I'll roll again in case I crit. Alright, never mind, onwards.
That,
so that one hits.
misses.
So no, that's because of flanking, I forgot to do advantage toggle.
Oh, right. So just
Yeah,
22.
so that would be 22, so that would be 12 radiant damage, and here's the next one.
Alright.
Is extra attack. 23.
That also hits.
Enjoy some juicy radiant to your back.
So 12, so 21. So, 20, so 21 on 22. 12,
21.
21. Yeah.
So
You scorch you scorch him down the back, and he doubles over in pain, falls on into the grass dead.
oh, he's dead. Shit, that changes how I move. Okay, so I used 10 feet to get here. So I'm just gonna doop, doop, doop. Hello. You boys are not having a good day. And that'll be me.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, Liska be like, oh, nice. And she's going to oh, how do I want to do this? She's going to fuck up a goblin. And in doing so,
identify as hobgoblins.
goblin's still in their name.
Yeah.
Yeah, goblin's still in your name. Unlike Grunka, who's a deep one. So, yeah, Liska's going to first, because she can, she is going to shield bash this goblin, chair, to try to get him to go this direction.
Alright.
And so, skadoosh.
Alright, skill check. I'll say athletics. That is a 12.
Alright, so he moves 5 feet that way. And then Liska, 5 feet of movement. Bloop.
So he stumbles back, loses his balance for a moment,
Yeah.
holds up his shield
now-
again.
Yeah, and now she's flanking with Vellum. And she gonna attack the gentleman up north with advantage. Pretty sure 29 hits.
29 does hit.
And then she is going to... you know what? Because she can. 5 feet of movement, bloop. And attack the other gentleman with advantage because flanking.
$15.
22.
Yep, that hits as well.
And then... yeah, she's just going to sit there and enjoy, like, this is nice. I like how this is going. And that's going to be her turn. Oh, by the way, they're both marked.
Yeah, oh, okay. Right,
Yes, going pretty smooth.
While they are dressed in plate, it seems as though it's not very well forged plate. It's very almost kind of rusted in places. You can see vicious looking halberds. Looks like these individuals aren't well equipped, but their numbers alone seem to be doing enough. Let's see, Grunka.
Right. Well, I'm very angry.
Go for the big guy. Go for the big guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm very angry, and that big dude looks nice. I'm
Slap
gonna...
his cheeks.
Look him up, Grunts.
Run over here. And don't really know when or how, but the cleaver is now in my hand. So I'm gonna smack him with it.
We'll say-
Slash.
We'll say you exchanged weapons during.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying. Grunka doesn't really know how he gets
Oh,
his hands on
right,
it.
yeah. It's just the red haze right now.
Oh yeah, no. And this thing isn't making it any easier.
20. All of those hit.
The weapon is calling to him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's 34.
Good lord. You just go ham on this ogre, just cutting through thigh muscle, through up the chest.
Yeah.
Somehow you find you clamber around on its back and just start hacking away at the back of his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks very injured.
Good. That's what you get for being bigger.
All right,
You're
so
really small.
Ian.
Gun goes crank. I'm going to put one shot into the first guy and the next two into the last guy.
All right, go ahead.
And the gun goes boom, boom, boom.
Let's see, 14.
Those were unfortunate rolls.
Yeah. None of those hit.
You rolled.
do
You
the
didn't even
stitch.
technically roll above a 5.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
How
What's
RNG
next?
works.
Do I need to put my fucking infusement on this?
That'd be hilarious.
That'll be very, very amusing. Right, is that your turn?
Yep.
All right.
Imagine a machine gun that the bullets return to it.
Oh god.
I was thinking the infusement that auto reloads.
Another 3. Same bloody thing. All right then. Sorry, give me a second. Gotta bloody paste more of these things. There we go. Okay, so almost bowling through a series of Iron Guard who've just managed to sort of reconfigure themselves in this tight-knit formation, you see another pack of hobgoblins emerging from the sides of the battlefield in this sort of a flanking V formation.
My god, they're the mighty ducks.
Very nice.
So that was them. Khazad Runimaker going to make a series of runic maul attacks on the ogres.
But yeah, by the way, we need to save the king.
He's doing fine.
Let's see.
He's
No,
fine
the
for
king's
moment.
the king is a shit cooker. We do not have to save him from anything.
Yeah, we'd end up just chasing him around with how he goes with that fucking bow.
Yeah,
Oh shit, that
see-
reminds me. I fucking...
yeah.
For some... Sorry, for some reason I just remembered the king fucking... I have the fire rune, but it's still not... My sheet's still not letting me do fucking damage. With the fucking fire. Hold on, let me... Sorry. Ignore me, ignore this roll.
Okay. You see, through the crowds, you see this massive golden maul reach over the crowds and presumably into the shins of these two ogres. You see a number of glowing runes light up on the hammer as you hear this sickening crunch, and then another, and a third, and two ogres are dead.
Yes, I'll go feed you now, Pickle. Hang on. Sorry, Doggo is being demanding of my attention.
I heard his whining.
After my turn, I'm going to quickly skedoodle, but I shouldn't be gone before my turn gets back. You know what I mean.
Alright, so these two ogres are going to make a couple of great club attacks on you, Ronka.
Oh no.
I'm rolling a lot of the natural 20s today.
Oh no.
So first one was a natural 20, second one was a 25.
Oh no.
So for 12 plus 8, it's 12. Wait,
It's with
wait, hang on.
Was that with advantage?
yeah, it's with advantage as well.
Yes, it's with advantage.
Okay, good.
So 2d6, that's 2d8, it's 5, 16, 28, 20, 21, 22, okay, so first one was a 29 halved.
2.
So half of 28 for
16.
you. Yeah. Second one was a 25.
So 28. So that's 14 damage.
Yeah. So
First one.
29 and a
Right.
29 for the first one, 13 for the second.
What was the second? It is 21.
20.
So 10.
I'll put it down in the chat. 29 bludgeoning damage for the first hit. That was an natural 20. Second one, the 25 was a 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so 6 damage.
There you go.
There you go.
And this group of goblins is going to make its way up here. Little dash. And that's going to be that. So, Arngrim, what you doing?
Oh, dude.
Let's see, 2 long swords on Vellum, so
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage. 6 and 10, both of those miss.
Mark.
Get your shit kicked. Full steam ahead, boys, as he toots the little horn. Excuse me, as he's moving through the friendly space.
Excuse me, coming through.
Mountain Guard, the Mountain Guard briefly part for their fellow Mountain Guard in the steam tank.
Hell yeah. And let's see. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna full on dash this one to get
Alright.
myself through.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
basically be right on top of this hobgoblin. Which I can, because he's technically 2 sizes smaller than me. Get trampled, nerd.
okay, so you can just get you right there.
Sure, yeah.
Liska and Vellum, you see charging through the Mountain Guard. The steam hammer is barreling through, starting to barrel its way through the grass.
Oh no, this is how Vellum dies.
Probably a good idea to move out of the way.
yeah, good thing it's my turn next.
Alright, Vellum.
Alrighty, so do I count as flanking for this boy on the top here?
Yes. Well, wait.
Yeah, I think with the steam hammer.
Yeah.
Does the
Flanking with the steam
hammer
hammer, I
count?
meant Liska, though they're both equal in size. Let's see. Alrighty, so
I suggest you move, otherwise you will get trampled.
so you know about how we were talking about that crit damage I was missing out on. Let's see how it works.
Oh, there's so many nat 20s today.
That's wrong. Damn it! I forgot to fix it. I'll just add an extra D10 on.
Well, regardless,
There you go.
you bisect him in two, cutting through rusted metal, chain. The radiant energy of the Sunblade doesn't care about metal whatsoever.
I thought you were going to say it doesn't care about boundaries. No, I was kidding. Alrighty, well, with the one dead, I'm going to just follow the momentum through to cleave into the second boy.
Alright.
Sadly, it's only a 12, but
12 misses, yeah.
alrighty. Well, I'm gonna move it the fuck out of the way. I'm gonna provoke here, but fuck it. I'm gonna go help Grunky.
Okay.
Doop-a-doop. Swing away, chump.
With disadvantage.
Vellum. Sorry, Liska.
Oh, you didn't-
Oh, even
you
gonna
didn't
try and
swing.
swing? Okay.
Cool.
What? Oh, yes,
Well,
yes.
Vellum provoked,
Yeah,
yeah.
longsword. 11 misses.
Okay, this is an interesting. I don't know how I feel about this, or I don't know how it would work. I'm gonna ask? Could I potentially shield bash him under the wheels of the approaching steam hammer?
I will wholeheartedly allow that.
Okay, so let's just kind of doop doop doop.
That is hilarious.
And she'd just be like, okay, let's try this. This should be interesting. And because she's flanking, technically she gets advantage.
Right, 23. Athletics. That is a 5.
Alright, so yeah, he goes flying under the treads of,
Yep.
of the steam hammer.
Okay. We'll see how he deals with that next round.
Yeah, and then Liska's just going like, okay, well, that's done. And then she's going to turn around and be like, so she's moved. I think she can move here. Actually, no, she has. Actually, yeah, she's going to move there, and then she's going to take her action. Because that was. Oh, wait, no, fuck, she does have to. How do I want to do this? Oh, I know, because... Yeah, okay, yeah, she's gonna move here, and then dodge.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do you still have Liska on 25 movement speed?
Yes.
Right, okay. So, just as a reminder, mounted folk don't have 25 movement speed anymore. It is 30.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the official, most up-to-date version of the mountain folk.
Oh, okay then.
Just double check anything there that you might need changing.
Okay. Cool. Then yeah, she moves slightly more forward, and that's
Okay.
when she dodges.
Oh,
Oh, look at this.
Next up is Grunka.
Oh boy, here I go slashing again.
All right.
Let's see. I'm gonna attack this boyo because it's damaged. 3 times recklessly.
23 hits. Sorry, 27, 25, 18. All those hit.
Nice. That's 36.
As you frenzied, in a very frenzied manner, start slashing away at the ogre, you cut through his gut, and he has just enough time to sort of scoop up his innards in his hands as he slumps over dead in a pool of his own blood.
Get fucked. You got huge guts. Rip and tear.
Until it is done.
Yeah.
Alright, Sayun.
I'm going to commit bolt gun,
Alright.
but I'm gonna shoot the big target.
Go ahead.
Alright, let's see, can I roll some good ones?
12 misses. 19 hits. 15 just about hits.
So you take 7 damage.
Alright. Let's see, 7. So you start peppering the ogre with bullets most of the muscle, the rippling muscle and fat of the ogre seems to absorb most of it. But you can see kind of bleeding down the side of the arm across the right side of the chest. All right, is that your turn?
That is indeed my turn.
All right, lair action or battlefield action, shall we say? Oh, okay, that's an interesting one. Right. Khazad kind of, you see, as he kind of barrels through a bunch of goblins, Khazad, bowling them over and kind of launching one of them about 10 feet in the air with this massive golden runic hammer. Kind of, is very large movement speed and with a full dash. Kind of makes his way over towards Uliska, halts by your side, briefly says, as he's kind of coursing his way around, you hear him say, "We need to thin their lines as much as we can. Charging into that mess is folly. We need to draw them out back here behind our men, pick them off piece by piece. Do what you do best, everyone. Ancestor to be with us this hour." And you all hear the billowing sound of the war horn from the southern perch rolls through the valley like some great roaring beast. And the signal tower unfurls like some great sort of demonic creature. The wooden totemic visage of whom you can only assume, especially you, Angrim, who you can only assume to be the Goblin King himself, flares up once more, and Grimloon's forces begin to push forward with a sudden, vigorous zeal. King Khazad Drumega trots back after smashing a goblin's head with his hammer. Pulls one of his own war horns out from his saddle and kind of shouts out, "Reform the ranks! Hold the line, sons and daughters of Dune!" One by one, the Iron Guards kind of batter off Grimloon's forces, pull away their injured from the front lines and begin to fall back in line. It's this great barrier of steel and shields and bodies from the forces they have left.
Oh my god, someone cast Power Word Pixels.
Sorry, I just gotta wait for the image to load.
Fine.
That's fine. Oh, the boys. They are back in town.
You can gradually see that the line is being... Sorry, I'm just getting delivered pizza by my brother. Right.
Very cool.
He's a bro.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Right. You can gradually see the front line of the dwarves is gradually being pushed back by the just sheer numbers of goblins here. That's going to be that action. Angrim.
Dude, it is time to kick some shit. Get me to that line. How far can I go? I can go 20 feet forward, which I shall.
Hobgoblin be damned.
Oh, he's crunched.
Get treaded.
Yeah. Is there a thing on that thing on the steam hammer already where it can move through people's spaces?
Well, it's because it's size.
Yeah. If
we had talked about having some sort of crushing treads, but it seems it's not on here.
Yeah.
But I'll just.
I tell you what. Yeah.
I'll just ask, what does 15 tons do when it runs over him?
Yeah, it just kills him. He's got 10 health left.
Yeah.
He's dead.
You hear Sayu and Armgrim, you both feel the very satisfying speed bump of a hobgoblin beneath your treads.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to power wash that out later.
Yeah, probably.
Do power washers exist? Has Arngrim created a power washer?
I mean, just call it steam cleaning.
Weaponize it.
Stanley Steamers.
It's... I can take it about there.
Yeah.
So you can get back into. I wish I could do more, but it all requires channel divinity, which I can't use. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot some fuckers some more.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna look at that big ogre. I'm gonna be like, ooh, and I know what to do.
Oh, actually, I've forgotten the lair action turn. They all had to swing their stuff. Give me a second.
Yes, go ahead and do that now.
Yeah. So
It's the last chance they'll get.
yeah, one on Grunker for 16. I imagine that misses. Yeah. If I forget, feel free to remind me. This Khazar Druidmaker's gonna make his way not around the ogre, just through him. And yeah, the ogre takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and on the way, Khazar just gives a single rune maul attack towards the ogre for 27, 17 bludgeoning plus 4 radiant. Yeah. I also, by the way, Arngrim,
Yes, buddy.
your thrower, your dwarven thrower, seems to glow a series of runic inscriptions on them.
Yes. There are giants nearby in which for me to smash.
Let's see.
So my question is, if I use the throne property for it, I get an extra D8. If they're a giant, it does an additional 2D8 instead. Do these ogres trigger that effect? Do they count as giants for the purpose of...
They are giantkin.
Then I'm going to look at... I have complete faith in Grunka. I also have complete faith in Liska to fucking do that. But there's multiple here, so I'm going to go ahead and look at that guy, and I'm going to give him a good old fucking bracken brick toss. See, is there anything I can do to enhance that? Correct me if I'm wrong, Avon. Even if you use a melee weapon that has a thrown property, it becomes a ranged attack, correct?
Yeah.
But it retains whatever ability scores it is based off of. Okay, so awesome. So Searing Smite would not work.
So the
Right.
throne property. So throne versus it. Yeah, unless it has. Because there's multiple things.
It's a special rule that it lets a
Yeah.
melee weapon make a ranged attack without being a ranged weapon. Got it.
Yeah, and you would still use strength.
Okay. So it's gonna
I mean,
be
Yeah, you can. Throne
that
property allows you
plus
to do.
this.
Right, sorry.
Plus.
Before that, Liska, as his hobgoblins begin swarming around you, Liska, none of them manage to get through your armor. The ogre, even the ogre, swings its enormous iron maul its enormous iron mace towards you, but you see that follow the momentum and just deflect it using the rest of that momentum with your blade. However, Grunka, you are assailed by 2 ogres, one on either side. One.
Oh no.
You just narrowly managed to avoid one of these very clumsy hits as it impacts the ground, setting dirt flying. However, the other follows through, strikes you for 23.
Yeah, it's
Okay, for 17 bludgeoning damage.
8.
Yeah. Minus.
Yeah, Liska just tanking it.
There are 2 tanks on the field.
One more armored than the other.
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
She has more armor than the
Thank God.
steam hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Right.
It is harder to hit her
s-
than the hammer.
So 25 for which one? The ogre, right? Assailing Liska right now.
Yep, that ogre takes 14 magical and 1 fire.
All right. Yeah, you dealt a hefty blow to it as you fling your grudge for her. You effectively just deck him around the side of the jaw, sending his head off to a sideways 90-degree angle, and you can see an enormous mark.
A perfect fucking distraction for Liska while his head turned to be able to drive him through the fucking heart.
Yep. Which is actually what sent that clumsy mace towards Liska off kilter.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Let's fucking go, baby. Alright. Let's see what you got, Vellum. Sorry. Let's see what you got, Vellum!
Right, so can I see the path that Steam Hammer will take? Because I don't want to get in the way of it. We realize that is a bad thing to do.
It seems like from the angle, it's going to be doing something maybe akin to like this.
Okay, so if I moved into flank with Grunker, it wouldn't get in the way.
Yeah, I can actually make a suggestion.
Sure.
Maybe go, if you can't, I don't know how fast you are.
I have
That's
30
probably
feet
not
of
gonna
movement,
work.
my dude. I would have gone flanking.
you gotta
if I
go there.
Could have, but I either go here, don't have flanking, but hit a weaker enemy, or I go here, have flanking, and possibly take a big chunk out of him.
That's fair.
But
Okay.
yeah, is that going to
So
get in the way,
Arngrim
or am I
offers
go-
no tactical advice.
I think, judging from Arngrim's propensity of running hobgoblins over, as we've seen, that I don't think you have to worry about just
I
like
can
following
tickle the
the
edge of it.
following the line
Yeah.
right there. The treads will go this far. Like that would be
Yeah.
the path that they take.
Even
So I
if
think
they
There's
you
a
can find
stone
it here.
here that he's going to collide, so it seems like Liska should be more worried about getting bapped as he's going to try and have to squeeze through this.
Well, I mean, this is fine. I mean, I
Liska is
can
fine.
always move after I strike as well if it's going to be a huge issue.
This could
Then,
always
yeah,
just
deny
throw
Grunker.
people under the treads. It's fine.
Yeah, and that's true.
I'm just worried about denying Grunker the chance of advantage. But is he? Can he reckless? Like, I guess he can reckless.
He can reckless,
He's
but
always
that
reckless.
also
It actually
I'm always
it gives
reckless.
him. Yeah,
It gives
but
him advantage,
it's
but it gives
actually a
enemies
good
advantage
idea
on him.
because it gives him, but which they already have because he's flanking or flanked.
Yeah, fair
So
point.
he might as well reckless anyway to.
Well, regardless.
But what I'm saying is,
Regardless,
No, no,
yes.
Yeah, okay,
he
so I
can-
understand. Alright, cool. So I'm going to come in.
Arngrim points towards the direction of the ogre as you can already see the treads starting to veer this way.
Right, better squeeze this in. So, give him the old... Am I actually advantaged? Yes, okay. 26.
Yep.
10 radiant.
Nice.
And then another 26, and then... Oh, I'll summon for another 10 just to completely duplicate it. Alrighty, well, cleave into that juicy calf muscle, and then just scoot on around to here. I think I have enough movement to get to here. Let me just double check. Up, came from there. That was 10 feet away. Yeah, okay.
All right. This guy, what you doing?
let's see. Liska is going. Let's see, what is she going to do? She's going to be like, fuck ogres. I'm the biggest thing on this field. And she's going to attack him with her first attack.
You can't be the large creature. I'm the large creature.
I'm the large creature, you bitch! Exactly. And because, you know what, because she can, she's not going to use her bonus action for anything else right now. She's going to try to knock the ogre on his ass.
All right.
He'll probably beat that with athletics, but you never know. He might roll low.
That's a 15.
So he succeeds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meet or
Meet or beat. Yeah, she sets the DC. He has to break.
Yep.
And then she's like, okay, fine. She just swings. 15 slashing on the
Yep.
ogre.
And following the same trend of Gronka, you slice through the gut, which are spilled all over the floor. Before he crumples in a heap dead.
Alrighty then. And then she's going to... So he is dead. And then she's going to be like, okay, tank coming through. And... you. And she's going to attack this gentleman with her Slayer's Blade. Oof, 30.
Ugh.
14.
Yeah, you just completely bisect this individual in two.
Man down. And then with the,
Hang
the
on,
approach
hang on.
of a cat.
Every goddamn time.
The Steam Tank support cat is getting a bit vocal.
Come on.
It's like, fuck him up, Liska. Okay, fine. Fuck.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's fine.
Sorry, what was
then-
that? What do you want to do?
And then with the steam tank approaching, how much she's gonna give it? I think she only needs to move here for him to fit, right? For him to roll over him.
Oh no, here we go.
I mean, am I wrong?
Looks like that might be enough space. Yeah, you might kind of bump into the divot there.
That's fine. So yeah, so she would. Oh yeah, it's a tank. It can roll over. Because it's a 3x3, right? For being huge.
It is considered a huge thing.
Okay, then yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so let's go. She would provoke though, from the 3 hobgoblins.
All right, so one misses, second one misses, third one misses. Yeah, no.
Yeah, she just like kind of.
If only
slowly
you
backs
hadn't
up.
used your reaction.
And
Oh, we
yeah,
fucked the end of the round. No, it doesn't matter. You get it back on your turn. Ha!
Yeah.
so yeah, so she just kind of sits there, kind of like eyes Arngrim, then be like, that should be a fight. And then she's just gonna sit there and chill and wait for Arngrim to do something.
Yep.
And that's her turn.
All right, Gronka.
Flash.
Slash.
The left one.
Strong start.
You guys were the natural 20s today.
Yeah, it's the third one. This
Yeah,
like, kind of fucking play.
Good lord. So
Angie.
against which one? This one?
This one, yeah.
Yeah. All three of those do hit, and you just, even after he falls to the ground dead, you're just hacking into it, just making mincemeat of his face, his chest, his stomach.
Yeah. There's a left. Yeah, there's a laughter coming, and not sure if it's a Grunka. Grunka doesn't know if it's Grunka. There's just there's laughter running through the battlefield.
I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
That's slightly, sorry to interrupt. It's slightly important. I know that it was a focused in Grunka's raging, so it could just be a flavor thing, but on which hit would the ogre have died? Because the last hit could potentially go into this guy.
The third one.
Okay.
Okay,
Never
so
mind.
Yeah, so you always hear like a maniacal
Maniacal.
laughter.
and you
It's
see
cackling throughout the battlefield, but you don't really. It doesn't sound like Grunka, but it could be Grunka. Grunka doesn't know it's Grunka. Who knows? Where's
Velen.
it
Grunka doesn't laugh.
happening?
This is the first time we're hearing Grunka laugh anyway.
Ah, is it Grunka? Here now.
Vellum,
Hello.
you see as he's hacking away into this ogre and looking around for the field for more targets, more things to sink his axe into. You swear you see a flicker of flame in his eyes, and across his axe as well.
That's completely normal and nothing to worry about.
Totally.
Sayun.
Skeet, gonna delete. Since angle of attack is one thing with a gun, I'm just gonna point and pop a few into the farther one.
Alright.
Let's see. Eat bolt gun.
Let's see. 23. It's 15 misses, 17 misses. For against the furthest one, yeah?
This guy.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Hits.
God, I wish I had more attack.
He brings up his shield as he sees you angling in the gun, and just misses the first one as it hits him in the shoulder. And the others just ping off the shield. Alright, lair action time. Alright. Yeah, here we go. Vellum and Grunker. You both hear some sort of commanding shout through the chaos of the battlefield, and the symphony of many bows being fired rings through the air. A hail of arrows whistles through the wind, and the arrows impact in a rain of death, hitting fallen bodies and littering the battlefield in your general direction. I need the both of you to make dexterity saving throws, as well as the ogre.
Well, shit.
Don't mind me. Just, again, trying to suss it out.
Having a grand old time.
Dex saving throws.
I like to imagine this guy's just wildly swinging, practicing while fighting people.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
19.
That sounds like her.
Oh, that's supposed to be a 17, not an 18, but there we go.
Why is there a 0? Oh, is that not a 0? Is that...
How did you end up with a 0?
Well, it's
All
I think
right.
because there's 2 pluses there, it's being weird.
Yeah, I guess it's
Something's
because it's...
being odd.
Yeah, I think it's because of 2 pluses. I have both Bless and I have the Luckstone.
Okay, so both of you save, so you only take half of that damage. You take 8 points of piercing damage. The ogre takes 16. As Gronka, with your shield that you used for your spear and shield combo, and you Vellum, you both see this. You hear the arrows before they start showering upon you, and you both bring up your shields, but you're not quite trained in it as Liska and Vellum, and you are speared through the arm by about 1 or 2 of these arrows. Grunka, you managed to get caught on. You managed to get caught on the foot.
Oh no.
No, there's an
Side
artery
note.
in the foot.
As I know, I do not have shield on currently,
Ah, right.
because I did drop it to 2-hand.
I do.
Yes, you do. I just wanted to make that clear because my AC does go down as a result.
Right. Okay. So you're just narrowly managing to dodge most of these arrows then. I think that would be the lair action.
Where do we shoot? Aim for the giant glowing ball.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
if anything,
That's
it's a
pretty
hard
mu-
target to hit because it's like, where in the giant glowing ball do you shoot?
The middle.
Somewhere.
Just,
Anywhere in it.
just somewhere in that vicinity. All right, Ungrim.
Oh, dude, it's a violent time.
So
I'm just gonna be an asshole.
Did you take off that 8 piercing damage, Philip?
I am doing it now. Sorry, I'm getting a bit of a lag. And a second. Pow. Oh, wait, I had temp HP from before. I am down to 2 temp HP.
Oh boy. Right. Okay. Let's. I'm just gonna have them make dexterity saving throws.
Makes dexterity saves to forcibly move or take some damage.
Yeah, it's gonna be half damage either way if they succeed.
Yeah, makes sense.
You only get clipped by it instead of
I am
over.
going over here. You can choose to stay at your own detriment.
So we'll say improv about 40 damage, 40 bludgeoning.
Makes sense. Okay, so that guy's is like, no, I'm out of here.
Yeah, he just narrowly manages to dodge aside.
Bill got ran over just a little.
Just thud impact of the steam hammer, almost like being clipped by not even a car, a tank.
Yeah. When a bus is going 40 miles an hour and just wings you,
Yeah,
you still go flying.
and
baby.
you, Arngrim,
Bitch up by a windshield.
Sayun and Arngrim, you both feel 2 more.
Feel you calling in the air tonight. Pop. Oh, it's a shame I don't have a windshield. I'm gonna have a red fucking streak across my eyes by the end of this.
Yeah, there's already a sort of brackish, reddish goblinoid blood staining the ram's head, and the
Oh boy.
the shovel at the front, the cowcatcher.
Alright, so that's all I can do.
Yep. Alright, Velen. You see this rather horrific but also darkly amusing sight.
It's just a little bit of a cringe, like, ugh. Alright, well, war ain't pretty. And around we go. Get the old flank going again. It's just like I moved out of the way for traffic and then just car.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Advantage toggle
Oh, this is hilarious.
23. I'm assuming 23 hits because I think
23.
it-
Yep. I'm so glad that Arngrim finally gets to use his tank in true battle fashion.
Yeah. Alrighty, so that is a total of 24 damage.
24. Oh yeah, on death's door. You catch him through the back of the thighs, just scoring through both fat and muscle. Blood just dripping down onto the dirt below you, and he kind of buckles over to one hand, one leg.
All yours, Grunks.
This guy.
Alright, then.
As-
Let's
as-
just be like,
As Arngrim's
she's going.
steam hammer kind of chugs out of view, and you just see a couple of mangled hobgoblin bodies left in its wake, and one very
go up.
frightened looking hobgoblin.
Yeah, she's just gonna come up and be like, put this guy out of his misery. Just like, okay.
Getting distracted.
Yeah. Oh dear. 21. Yeah. And with that, you just one clean swipe through the neck, the head.
Right, and it was. How much was that? And then, let's see, they seem like they're doing alright. Hobgoblins down there. Is there any other visual threat on the battlefield aside from these hobgoblins down here?
Best you can tell, just the ogre. The hobgoblins look like they're getting a fair good ways through the shield wall. Looks like they're about to break it.
Okay. Then she's going to spend. Let's see. Oh, Capitan's there, so she's going to go here, and that's her turn.
Alrighty. So next up is Grunker.
Right. Let's see here. Well, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna kill this boy. Let's see. Just gonna keep flashing.
Alright, you You slash once through the neck. The ogre clutches his jugular, slumps into the dirt and grass, but you just keep hacking away. Just keep hacking away. You are too enraged right now.
Yeah.
You almost see Vellum as is. I mean, you're not paying attention, Grunk. It's just red haze at the moment. Vellum, you see his axe sort of briefly burst into flames.
Uh-oh.
Maybe you want to calm down there a little bit, Grunks.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Zion.
Haha. A bolt gun go burr.
Alright.
Right in this motherfucker. Let's see.
Clearly, this has become your bolt gun. 19 hits, 17 misses, 23 hits. So total
Take 7.
of 7 damage. Yeah, looking hurt. Looking very hurt.
And that's the end, cause bolt gun go burr.
Alright,
Did Gunka not kill the ogre?
I did. I don't think Jenny just
there you go.
ended him yet.
okay.
There you go.
There you go.
I was confused for a second. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah, slices. I just took his throat and put it in my pockets. But he's still alive.
Take
interesting.
That's okay. Okay.
Yeah. Don't take heads, take necks.
You do you.
Yeah.
Alright. Vellum. It's oh wait, no, hang on. I think we double check that. Oh right, okay. Vellum, you see from the northwest what you can see to be barreling through the main line of the shield wall. You can see 3 warg riders. There we go. 3 warg riders barreling and bursting through the shield wall in this clatter of steel, metal, and flesh, as the Iron Guard are just battered aside like a series of bowling pins. They are snarling, drooling at the mouth, very hungry. So an extra 60 feet of movement. And they coming straight towards you, the both of you.
Oh. Hello. Realized that was the direction they were coming. But where are we? All you see is light.
Yep, they're just drawn towards the light.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing my job. I'm being a very useful distraction from the VIP, who is currently having a grand old time down there.
Yeah. And also, these folks, these goblins, need to make an athletics check. And with a 20, this line of hobgoblins bursts through the main shield wall in their full movement, as they seem to form their own shield wall here. Let's see, seeing the oncoming steam hammer, they're gonna make their way here.
Get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're like, Dodge, get the fuck out of there.
And also, off in the distance, up the hill, you see a line of what remains of these ogre catapulters has seems to have gotten into formation. They kind of lean forward onto their fists, and a hobgoblin yells out a command in goblin tongue. The mechanisms on their back are unleashed, and a series of large 5-foot diameter rocks are sent hurling through the air.
Oh shit, I thought I got rid of all of them. Yeah, well.
Well, I mean, had you not done that, there'll be double the amount of boulders coming your way.
There.
There you go. 5-foot diameter rocks. Holy fucking shit, dudes. Do not get hit by those. You will
Yeah,
die.
that's the entire space of a person.
Is it?
Right, I need...
We're just gonna throw some bathtubs at you.
Everything but including the kitchen sink.
So, Arngrim, you can see one of the boulders hurtling towards your direction. I need the steam hammer. I need the steam hammer to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Am I gonna have to roll too?
Maybe. Depends how good the hunger rolls.
That is a lot bigger than a 5-foot diameter, I just want to say. Unless that's just a
Fucking
splash.
dodge!
Alright, so the steam hammer only takes... Let's see. The steam hammer only takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Of which it takes 5.
Sorry?
Of which it takes 5.
Ah, has it got resistance here?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
For non-magical.
Yeah, this is definitely not this is definitely non-magical. Okay. Let's see, the other ones, other boulders. Okay, 3 more. Let's see, a second boulder comes hurtling towards the steam hammer. Need to make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
12. Alright, the steam hammer takes 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Didn't
Halved.
fully dodge that one.
Yeah.
So 13.
Let's see. The next largest target there is probably the king himself. So the king needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Well, 14, that does not succeed. And he takes 22 points of bludgeoning damage. You watch as the king kind of is thrown off of his boar, skips to one side from the impact. As he continues on his way, kind of ploughing and into the front lines and joining his compatriots. And last boulder. Let's see, roll for that one as well. Okay, so that one goes wide, just narrowly misses Liska.
Hey.
Does that thing where, like in Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, like the huge catapult thing and the like orc leader general just kind of sits there and takes one step to the side and it just lands where he was.
Yeah. All right. So changing the battlefield. That's where they now are.
Oh, cool. Dynamic battlefield.
Okay.
Roll
So
them back.
Ungrim.
Alright.
One of these days.
Oh, look at all these dudes. Look at that. Look at that Congo line. I don't know, I feel kind of bad just running them straight over.
But counterpoint, greenskins.
They should have looked both ways before crossing the battlefield.
Perfect.
As long as it doesn't take the fun out of it. for you guys and for Jenner.
Oh no, trust me.
Go for it. This is what the steam hammer was made for. And also, again,
Steam.
greenskins.
The steam hammer was made for battle.
Let me point something out here for you, Balth. You have a tank. If you're not driving over people on the battlefield, you're doing it wrong.
As you stop for the meantime and kind of pivot your way on the spot. Okay.
Get fucked!
I got steel, you ain't.
Dexterity saving throw, DC 16. I imagine similar saving throws to your fire. Yeah. Let's see. Actually, no. I'll roll that one this time. Or we'll say.
That's very fair. What Avon just pointed, by the way. We are going off of other DCs because we were basing it off of something else. It wasn't me, but I remember
yes.
something else.
Equivalent rules. Right. Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
That's a fair point actually.
Yeah, the Infernal War Machine's a huge vehicle.
Yeah. Let me readjust that. Normal, DC 13. So damage. Go ahead. Just go ahead and roll 2d10 for me.
Sure. Ducky, do you want to roll one of them?
Why not?
1. What do you got? 2.
Oh.
Alright, Jenner, roll another one, see if you can get 3, just for the fuck of it.
Come on, 3. Come on, 3.
All right. 1d10.
This
7. No, it's yeah.
Alright.
also
The
Jenner.
dream is dead.
On the side to your left, there's a little tab thing. There's a dice. Hover over that. It pulls up an entire rolling menu.
Oh yeah,
You just-
I know. Yeah. Damage on save. Is it half on a save or?
It's none on save,
Or be
but
knocked prone.
sorry, there's yeah.
Okay.
So if they fail to save, they take the damage and they're knocked prone. And if they're already prone, they take basically double damage.
This one.
Though I think
This one just narrowly dodges out of the way.
Yeah, though I think with this, so the first one I posted was a huge creature, or a huge vehicle, but this one is the bigger huge vehicle, like the one that looks more like a tank.
Mhm.
So, yeah,
Okay.
so just more damage in the future. Still,
I feel like the larger one would be more appropriate. So
yeah.
from now on, we'll be using that one. But regardless,
Okay.
all those 4 are now knocked over prone, having just been barreled over by the steam hammer.
Hell yeah.
You hear 4 more satisfying. All in very, very sweet sequence. It is
Front, what's it called? The cow catcher at the front of a train.
yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just
It's-
sending hobgoblins flying.
Oh yeah. It's actually, you know what?
The Goblin Catcher.
On that note, yeah, it just
Yeah,
da-
it would
it
probably
just
called hobgoblin.
it would just dashes them aside because Cowcatcher does that.
It's more of a
Shit.
snowplow.
What was the name of the thing you got that off of?
Descent to Avernus
Driven.
is the scavenger, Infernal War Machine.
Yeah. It's
Thank
what
you.
it's what I based the Steam
I'm
Hammer
adding
off
it
of.
there.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Bellum.
Hooray! We have a war problem. Bad doggos.
Yeah, Liska's in there like looking between the prone hobgoblins and the war's like, fuck! So much to do, so little time.
It's
Choices,
fine, Brooke
choices.
and I got this. Lanky motion. You're gonna
I
move
mean, if
into
you say you
intercept.
got it.
I mean, they'll probably just run past us in a second, but at least they won't get by unscathed. Alright, you're gonna take a whack at this front boy.
All right.
Oh, forgot to turn advantage off, but it's 27 anyway.
27 definitely hits.
Whatcha?
14.
Oh, I almost got to turn advantage off again.
crit.
What is going on today?
Did you fix your crit damage?
I double checking. Indeed, I did. Let's see the new and improved.
The spirit of
He
battle
is
is
rolling
with
20s.
the hammer's strike today. Yeah. In one fell swoop,
38.
in one fell swoop, you just cleave the legs off of this warg, sending the goblin flying and skipping over the long grass into the dirt, face full of dirt. Goblin is dead. Is just whiplash from the neck. The warg.
Just like as the warg's coming closer, the Venom's just like baseball bat swing ready, and just like you know, like the little hop you do as you're moving along with a baseball bat swing. It's like hop.
Yeah, and you sort of
straight alongside.
and you just sort of duck down, slide on your knees, and just cleave the warg the warg's leg off, and the momentum actually just sends the body skipping this way.
Oh wait, fuck.
I mean, you know what? The dogs are probably going to attack people anyway. They're probably rabid. Originally I was going to be like, kill the rider. The wargs aren't going to be a problem, but fuck it, it's war. I don't get to be choosy. Well, since that one's dead, I'm just going to plant myself right here. Probably not the most tactically beneficial, but they saw what I just did. And that'll be me.
Yeah, I just realized I also have brutal criticals.
Probably want to make use of that. That's a big class feature for you.
Yeah, I don't
know.
I don't know if they have been applying or not.
So your critical. So the way that the half orc versus the barbarian criticals work is you apply yours. Yours is the one that gets maxed out. Like, because so half orcs, the way that it is worded as raw, the damage from a half orc's brutal critical is not added is added after the dice are doubled. Yours as a barbarian is added before. So, like, if you look into the like character sheets, like where it has like the list of stuff and rules for reference, there should be a rules critical hits that lays it out.
We did discuss this before.
So
That way, barbarians crits are a little bit better because it's a class feature versus one of the racial bonuses.
if it's possible, would it be able to DM this between the both of you while the round continues?
I think he's doing it right.
Okay.
I just don't know if it's been added or not, because I haven't actually done anything to my thing. I just kind of added as I level up, it just kind of added stuff. So I don't know if it actually changed my the way it works.
What are you doing, Niska?
Alright. What I'm gonna do is, let's see, look at all the people, look at the wargs. The hobgoblins are probably just gonna be attacking the tank now, but then wargs. And it's gonna take her too long. Like, the wargs, it's gonna take her too long to deal with them, so she's just going to run up to this gentleman.
Currently prone on the ground, recovering from being struck with a tank.
Let's see, yep, and then she's gonna swing.
Alright.
With advantage because he's prone. Get dicked on.
Exactly.
Also, sorry, Saoyun, we have disadvantage on ranged attacks because they're prone.
I don't care. I get 3 shots.
30 hits, yeah.
Right, for 18.
Are you sure?
And then she, maybe, I don't know. He might suddenly be more armored than I am. And then a secondary hit.
Yeah, and with one firm stab through the chest, you pin him to the ground, and he bleeds out.
And then let's just gonna spend the last 10 to be like, hello friends, bonjour. And because you know what? Why not? Because all his friends are, she's gonna try to shield bash him to knock him prone. Oh, not one. Hey, it still matters. It still counts. It's a DC. It's not an attack.
He could roll in that one. No, that's just a 15, sadly.
Okay, so yeah, she's just like, pinning the first one to the ground. She's just a little too cocky when she comes up to try to hit the second one, so she misses.
Yeah.
And that's her turn.
The carpet goblin brings up his shield, and it's just shield meets shield. It's steel meets steel. It's clang. All right, Grunker.
Oh boy. Oh, well, I guess. Yeah. Hound killing time. Wait, hang on.
Grunker don't like killing animals. You could aim for the goblin if you
Unless
so
they're the ones
choose.
he intends to eat.
Yeah. Let's see here. Going through an enemy is half speed, right? This is a difficult terrain.
You can't pass through an enemy unless you are 2 sizes larger than it, generally.
Or small.
Alright. Right.
So
There was
small.
that,
The
yeah, there was
walk-
that thing.
You can pass through large enemies, not
Yeah,
mediums.
there was that thing that whatever his name was doing, but I'm not gonna do
Krazax.
it.
That was tumbling.
Yes, yeah, Kazakhstan. What was that called?
That was called tumbling. Let me double check. As an action,
Tumbling.
as an action or a bonus action, the tumbler makes a dexterity acrobatics check. Contested it's a contested acrobatics check.
Right. Well, I'm gonna run over here. And gonna jump up on the warg.
All right. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics check.
This is you trying to jump up on top of the warg as it's just dashing past you. This is a very fast. This is a very fast creature.
I eat shit.
Yeah, you jump up and just narrowly miss it as it leaves out from under you before you can hop on top of it. Would have been a very cool move. I would have given you inspiration had you pulled that off.
Yeah. Oh well.
Would have been tight as fuck.
Yep.
Instead, now the only thing tight is your hamstrings from that fucking fall.
Yeah.
Just face full of long grass and dirt. All right. Is that your turn?
I mean, I still have my attacks, I guess. If I want to.
If you want to.
If I want to.
If you want to.
Am I prone, by the way?
Yeah. Because he didn't roll above a 10, I'll probably say, yeah, you'll be prone.
Alright.
So
Yes,
say this will be you kind of leaping over the warg. You'd land about there.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna lie down and throw my axe.
All right. As it's currently leaving your vicinity, you huck your axe. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah. Not reckless this time, because I can't reckless range attacks.
Yeah.
I can't be... Oh, okay, never mind.
Good lord.
Okay, so let's check this. Is this crit actually like counting all of the other BS that I have to do with a crit?
Nope.
Yeah, I thought so. There's like so many numbers that I don't really know what any of them does.
Oh dear.
Numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
Well, regardless, you do. Much like Vellum, as you're soaring through the air, seeing that you're not managing to, not going to get on top of this warg anytime soon. Slow motion kicks in. You huck the axe once, it spins, cleaves the goblin in twain. You huck the axe again. You cleave what was left of the goblin, and then the final one. The dagger is just dig squarely between the shoulder blades of the warg rider, the warg rather, and the dead body once more falls, skids, hits a rock.
Dead. Okay.
2 for 2.
Yeah. Also Atlas. Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm just.
Yeah, just fiddling with stuff in DMs. We'll come back to that.
Now,
Sion.
this guy's not prone, is he?
He is not.
Get bolted.
Voltaire.
Eat shit.
There you go. So max out that first damage. Total damage 5. Yeah, all of those hit. 5, 6,
That's
7,
5. 8. Yeah. Eat shit.
7, 8. So I'm just trying to calculate damage there. So 7 plus 10 plus 3. So 10 plus 6 plus 1. 10. So 17. Yeah. He is out of it.
All Lishka sees is just suddenly this motherfucker gets rained down in the neck and chest.
Oh yeah. It is just cloud of red and of brackish and reddish goblinoid blood just spatters you, Liska.
It's already pretty covered. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Or she just
It
like,
can be
okay
washed.
then.
And with that, I'll go quickly to the bathroom.
Alrighty. Lair action time. Ooh, okay. The horn resonates throughout the valley once more. You see the sails on the signal tower in the distance are being pulled and cranked into a raised V formation. The sails of cured hide and leather now entirely black. A motion to make a final push, clearly, a kill order. And the goblins push and march forward, being harried on by their hobgoblin commanders. You see ramshackle wooden scrap metal shields forming this loose semblance of a shield wall to push back against the Iron God's own shield wall. Hobgoblin captains, lieutenants are beginning this synchronized marching chant as ogres start forming the front lines of this push. Khazard barrels forth into the center of the Iron Guard front lines once again to sort of reinforce his men and cracks the shield of a goblin. There we go. Things are looking desperate. Things are looking very bad.
Very bad for us.
As the goblins enclose further and further in on the breach here, it seems as though the Iron Guard are getting pushed back. Let's see, narrative action. There we go. The Warg Rider, as it sprints past you, Vellum is going to make a bite attack. For a 14, that misses. You bring up your shield, and which catches the Warg's teeth, and scrapes it as it prowls its way past.
Hey Vellum, is your AC accurate to not having the shield?
Yes, I have a little tech box for when I have it equipped and when I don't have it equipped.
Okay, so it's showing on the bubble that Jenner's checking.
Should do. Let me check.
18.
Yes.
It is 18.
That is
now.
correct.
Yep. Okay.
Awesome.
Let's see. These goblins are going to get up from prone. Let's see. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, and they're going to make a series of longbow attacks against this steam hammer for 19. Does 19 hit?
Yes, it's 18 is the DC.
Yes.
Alright, for 11.
18 is AC currently.
Okay, 11 points of piercing
But
damage.
it's against the steam hammer.
Yeah, against the steam
All
hammer.
right. Drop that to 5.
And I believe there's a threshold damage. Damage threshold.
Actually, shit, I think there is. Let me check that.
Yeah. So as for the other ones, let's see, 3 attacks. I need to do that one more time. Okay, so 18, 21, and a 19.
It's AC 18.
Okay, so those would
So
all
I'm
hit.
sorry, I didn't actually hear those numbers because I was.
Sorry, 19, 21, and an 18.
Yes.
Okay, so first one was 11, second one is 12, last one is 10.
All right, can you write those down really quick?
So 11, 12, 10. Okay.
Oh shit! So damage threshold means he doesn't care. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me add back that 5, and I'm not going to care about the other ones.
All right.
11,
Just-
12, 10. Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh.
So all of those.
Okay.
Do
Okay. Question. Important rule. Also, Avon, can I get your brain on this too?
Sure.
Because this shit's made out of some serious stuff. It's got resistances to the basic non-magical damage types.
Cool.
It also has damage thresholds of 10.
Which is good.
Do you apply the resistance to it first and see would that not trigger
You
a
apply
threshold?
the resistance after.
Okay, so
So the. Oh fuck! Actually, hold on, because the way that damage threshold. That's an interesting thing. Hold on, let me check something out because normally,
Yeah,
like when
this
you're
is-
dealing with damage resistance and damage reduction, things happen. Give me 1 second. Because I think this is different. Because this is just, I think, a flat. Yeah, so if it. So yeah, it is, I think, applied.
I think it has immunity to all damage unless the damage for a single attack or effect equal to or greater than its threshold, in which case it takes damage as normal. Any damage that fails to meet or exceed the damage threshold is considered superficial and doesn't reduce its hit points.
Then I would say
Which
it
means-
applies after. So it does a hit, and if the hit is over the threshold, then it goes through,
Okay.
and then you apply damage resistance.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
that 2, that 2 from the 12 would become 1.
No. It
Oh.
12 goes through.
Right.
If it's 12, like it's not damage it's not damage reduction. It's just it has to beat this in order for
Right,
me.
right,
like
right. I
you
get
must
you.
be this tall to
Yeah.
ride,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. I get you. So that
Yeah.
becomes a 6 instead.
Yeah,
And
So
the 11 is a 5.
it's meter beat, yeah.
There you go.
So it takes it from the 10 as well.
Right. Okay.
So 5, 10,
so
6, but it has to be from a single attack.
yeah.
That's still pretty strong.
Yeah, it really is.
It is a tank. While it might not deal
Yeah.
much damage, it is very, very bulky.
And it also doesn't heal in the same way since it's an object.
But
This is fair. Alright, so that's 16 that it takes right now.
yep. Okay then.
Okay.
Let us move on. Arngrim, you've just been assailed. Oh,
Go ahead.
oh yeah, you've just been assailed by a group of harmless arrows. How dare they strike your baby?
Oh. Were those the arrow shots that just did that damage?
Yes.
Okay. Those weren't necessarily harmless.
Well, yeah.
Harmless to me. Alright. Okie dokie. I can't target the guys who did that. So instead, I'm gonna Warg Rider, gonna fucking spin this boy around.
Tank treads.
Do you want to just
Yeah,
180 us to face
Yeah.
the Warg Rider?
Tank treads
That'll
moving
also position
180
Sal.
degrees.
Ah, the perks of being a tank.
Yes,
You can turn on a dime.
indeed.
Oh yeah, and now Salyun, because of angle, actually should be down here.
Oh yes. You're now
And
facing.
now she should be at the angle to be able to shoot.
Yeah, you're now facing into the open battlefield.
Yeah.
Can I just spray and pray into the battlefield?
Sure. Just go
That
ahead.
would be a really cool narrative thing.
Yeah, just go ahead and make a series of attacks for me. See how well you do. How many you take out.
I'm just gonna roll 3 because that's what the gun says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well-
oh, nice.
Well,
Yeah.
that hits.
Yeah, you just aim out of the battlefield, dagga, and you take
I love
out about 10 goblins at once. And
Remember what the saying is?
yeah,
If you're surrounded, it's easier to hit the target.
yep, and this small kind of grouping of Iron Guard managed to get a foothold and sort of hold their ground as this sort of oncoming hobgoblins and ogres begin making their way forward. In fact, I should actually
Throw some ogres
ogres
on the field.
Yeah, there you go.
Ogre.
Ogre.
It's all ogre now.
Ogres.
Ogre.
It's all ogre
Which
now.
I will throw a hammer at.
All right.
Eat coon. Ooh, I don't know if it's
14,
gonna hit.
14 just narrowly misses.
That makes it. He's leaning out the window at an odd angle.
Yeah.
All right. And I'll just. Is this an uphill slant? Looks like an uphill slant.
Yes, it is an uphill slant, which is partly because the Gremlins' forces are on higher ground. That's partially benefiting them in this push.
I was thinking about. Gonna be fair, difficult terrain, move only the 10 feet because I'm going uphill in this thing.
Okay.
Just scoot us that 10 feet forward as I'm approaching them, and they get to decide do they want to stay there
Yeah.
or do they want to get out of the way. Stay there and hit, or get the fuck out of the way and not get run over.
Yep. All right, Vellum. What you doing?
Being hopefully fixing my shit. Okay, so there's an ogre over there. A warg has tried to escape. Can I reach? Nope. What can I reach? I can't get through this line just to go for an ogre. I'm gonna have to sprint. Alright, I'm a dash. Here. Bonjour. No dogs allowed. No pets. And that'll be me.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. So where did Vellum just come and go from?
Just there.
Okay. And these guys seem to be doing their thing with the tank, and there are more ogres coming. Yeah, Liska's going to. She's just gonna charge on in, be a big lass, and she's going to shield bash somebody.
All right.
Specifically, shield bash this gentleman.
Athletics 9. No.
He's prone.
Oh, prone.
No, he's prone. Not.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting too mixed up.
That's fine. But this means this is with advantage.
There you go. So 27, that hits.
18 damage.
You just you less do your shield and more just palm his face and just shove his head into the ground.
Right. And then... yeah, finish him off. It's better to have a dead enemy than two injured ones.
Yep, that'll it. And you just finish him off with an impale through the chest. You just shish kebab him into the ground.
Alrighty then. And that's... I think is my turn. Yeah. That should do it.
Alright, Gronka.
Alright. Just add a lot of numbers, but all of my fucking weapons. I have way too many weapons. Oh.
Gronka likes his weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Gronka, just a quick way that the way that Barbarian works is you basically double the initial die when you're doing max damage for crits. So you would do with your axe, which is a 1d6?
1d8.
1d8? Okay, so for you...
One-handed. Or did you mean to had the cleaver? Yeah, it did 1d6.
Okay, yeah. So for you, what you would have in the crit damage field is just 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yep.
And it's the same thing for your fire damage. Instead of being a D4, it's 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a 13 is
critical.
it's another 6. It's another 6. So it's 18 instead of
Correct.
12.
You complain about
boy.
not doing as much damage as Ziska, but you've been forgetting about your crits.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Oh, you hit, like, Gronka has been critting almost non-stop this entire battle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And what a narrative time for it as well.
Where do I go?
Which one is it?
You're big. You're big guts.
Let me shift around your big guts with my big hammer.
Yeah. So yeah, no, like this whole area here,
Yes.
it's the raging battle, right?
Yes.
I assume it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, that would be difficult terrain.
Okay, I figured. All right, I'm gonna get up. Let's see. Get up, and then I'm gonna move 20 feet. Alright, over there. And I guess I'm just gonna like lock eye with the ogre.
Who seems to
Yeah.
meet your gaze, but you can see
Hang
definite.
on.
It's almost slack-jawed. There's definite lack of intelligence to it.
Stupid. Hang on. Fuck. Okay, never mind. He's too far away. I can't make him scared.
It's
Okay.
quitter talk.
Yeah. Actually, hang on.
I mean, where did you start out? You could maybe just go down instead of...
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I could maybe... Let's see, if I go over there...
Maybe I could eat his ass.
then it's in 30 feet.
There you
Okay, I'm gonna use intimidating presence.
All right.
Eh. There's
So
big text.
he's
So he
making-
needs to make a DC 8 plus 4, so that's 12.
plus proficiency.
Yes. Which is 4, which is my thing, and then plus my charisma mod, which is 1. So I need to make a 13 13 charisma saving throw.
Yeah, he fails with a 9 with a -2.
Okay, good. So he's now scared of me.
Yep.
What,
You-
what
you
is
can
this? Like a fucking chihuahua barking at somebody?
Yeah.
It's almost like that, yeah. It's less it's less sort of mortal terror and more ugh. And you can see him sort of reel back a bit.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting this much fury from such a small creature.
Yeah. So he can't move towards me, right? That's how fear works.
Yep. And while he can see you, he has disadvantage on all attacks
Yeah, good job.
and checks. Yeah.
Yep.
So, for one turn at least, yeah.
And that,
Okay.
that definitely seems to be helping hold the line here. You see, while it was very much sort of very easily pushing forward with the hobgoblin regiments and the ogre, this seems to have held the advance.
Yeah.
All right, Sayun.
Oh look, a giant fucking target right in my sight. Ogre gonna go burr.
Alrighty. 26 hits. The other two miss. Or 5 points of piercing damage.
Yeah. And yeah, that's the end of my turn. God, I fucking love this gun.
It's very fun to use. It looks like.
It's cathartic. Just allows me to just
Alright.
ham out.
The whistle of arrows fills the air once more. And it's this hail of arrows is going to land on this mess here. I need Liska, Arngrim, well not Arngrim, the Steam Hammer rather, and Sayun, because you're out in the open right now. As well as the two hobgoblins to make dexterity saving throws.
That makes sense.
Alrighty. So, those who got 16 and above, you only take 8 points of piercing damage. Those below take 12.
Wait. What? How does that
Really?
work?
Wait, no, sorry. 12? I'm fucking... Sorry. 16 rather,
If we-
my bad.
Yeah, I was about to say, if we
Yeah,
take 8
yeah.
on half damage, how do we do
Yeah,
that?
so... Woody Smith! No, 16, my bad.
Yeah, Liska's going to use her reaction to take none.
Alright. Holding
Just hold
up
up
your
the shield again.
Yeah, holding up your shield again, once more. You see a couple of arrows just stick into the shield as you kind of look back. I believe the Steam Hammer takes the full 16 points of piercing damage. That'll be halved to 8.
8. Because it beat the initial threshold of 10, which means
Yes.
it would take 16. But it has the resistance. It takes it.
Sayun, I need you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw as well, please. Because you're currently out in the open. You do have half cover though, so this would be a +2 to your saving throw. So 11, 12, 13. You do fail still, sadly. So you take the full 16 points of piercing damage.
Cool. This is like what, the first damage I've taken this turn?
Yeah. It's a chip, 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 chip.
Alright, you said 16.
Yes, 16 points of piercing damage.
Then I would like to initiate Tauschun's,
Alrighty.
as I have reaction. So I gain an extra action next turn.
Oh boy. Multi attack. So, you all hear another horn once more rolls out through the valley. But this one's different. This one's from the north. You look through the glare of the sun and see, soaring out from the belly of the storm on the horizon, a flock of enormous eagles. Immediately, they align themselves. They align themselves into a tight V formation and careen down towards the northern front lines, the ones that you left. You see claws raking through the crowd, sending goblinoid bodies flying as if they are naught but dust in the wind. The essence of storm seems to follow the lead eagle. And you see a figure riding on top of it. A great mane of red hair trailing from it like a cape, as it points its weapon down towards a regiment of fleeing warg riders. And you see a thundering lightning bolt screams through the air and makes contact, exploding on impact, sending wargs scattering. The eagle rider soars towards your position, and as it gets closer, you see, in full battle regalia of silver mail, a feathered cloak, blue woad painting across half of her face, and a shaman's war headdress, Mara Freefeather. And she careens down towards the battlefield. And
oh, hey, it's my drinking buddy.
We came to save you.
Like, late to the party.
It's Gandalf with the eagles.
You know.
It's the dawn of the third day. Look to the east.
She careens down towards the battlefield and lands nearby. Her enormous bald eagle takes off to the skies to seek more prey. He gets up and says, "Khazad, old friend, not too late to enjoy the fun, am I?" Khazad responds with, "Not at all. Praise to him for your arrival. We need to get these lot up to the warlord, up there." And he kind of points up towards the signal tower. "My men can get them up there, but my eagle riders are needed down here." Kind of looks over towards the rest of you as you're just kind of shrugging off the showering of arrows. "My men can sweep back around and help deal with this rabble if they can get you up there."
Much obliged.
She
Feel free to enjoy yourself down here while we're sorting out that mess.
Alright.
Much like Lord of the Rings, Liska's like, why couldn't we use the eagles to fly to the mountains?
Because you're a big ass bitch, that's
Hey, they're huge creatures. I'm just saying they could hold her.
say it.
These are giant eagles, these are large creatures.
They'll just carry you in a length of rope between held under the dorsal feather.
Yeah.
This is how it works.
It just
Alright.
works.
Mara places two fingers to her lips and gives a whistle, and you see a number of the eagle riders from the northern lines kind of turn their way around, head towards your position. And Mara's going to also roll initiative.
So we gotta hold out for birds to sweep around and murder.
Alright. Ungrim. You see this, before you both king of Druvenholme, king of the Matignon Canyons, and you also see Queen Mara Freefeather just descended from the skies, Queen of the Dagmoan Highlands, fighting alongside two allies against the Greenskins. In fact, I'll give you all a point of inspiration for this.
Nice.
I immediately give it to Steel Team 7.
They're not here.
I'm joking.
Alright, Ungrim, what you doing?
Suffering.
Pain.
As I measure out the incompatibilityness of this. Oh no, I can't do that. I wanted to do that, but I can't do that.
Sorry, let me just...
Oh, what?
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
See a number of what look like stream weedle archers launching a series of arrows towards the backlines, towards the northwest here.
Hey, you boys.
Using their training to good effect here, Liska.
Yeah.
30 feet. 10 feet. Then 10 feet. 10. 10. Fuck me, dude.
Why are you so inconveniently spaced?
I was trying to cast a spell, but that one wouldn't work.
Oh, is it the hypnotic pattern or something?
No, I was thinking about doing a
Cute.
Guardian of Faith again. At 10 feet from each spot. Well, that's not the best. So instead... which side seems to be having a harder time?
It seems as though this current side that you're in, it seems to be this general area here seems to be having a difficult time.
So I want to say this, that the Guardian is a 10-foot big piece of shit. So it would fill in this entire space, like right here, and then anything within 10 feet of these squares would be affected. So it would.
Oh, wait,
hit.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's a large spectral Guardian.
Alright, yeah, I didn't realize it was large. Whoops, I was counting single square. That makes it better. Yeah, I like that. So I was thinking maybe if this is the worst side, I could put it over here. I have to get in range, mind you. But if, put it there, from here to here, I'm gonna have to dash.
Alright.
Oh no.
Definitely
Maximum
over short
overdrive.
distances.
Oh no, the dwarf's worst nightmare.
Natural born sprinters. Can you bring me up to here, boss?
Alrighty.
It's because you could move me and Saoyun at the same time.
Mara just has to kind of dodge out of the way.
Choke.
One back for fairness sake.
Oh,
Yeah, I measured from me to me. So you gave me an extra 5 feet.
There
I'll
you
take it, but I don't want to. There we go.
there you go.
Don't want to be unfair. Alright, so that's my dash. That's all I can do at this time. As I get up, coming towards the center of the problem. Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, that's all I can do, boss.
Alright then. Mara is going to make her way over this direction.
Making my way downtown.
25
Walking
feet
fast.
rather. And it's
Lose
just
a reflex now.
and is going to throw down a Sky Fury totem.
Oh, she's a shaman.
Shaman.
What did the Sky Fury Totem do?
The Sky Fury totem, load up character sheet. Monster sheet rather. Sky Fury totem. I'll make that public. Your attacks
nice.
and the attacks of friendly creatures score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20, while within 15 feet of this totem. If an affected creature normally scores a critical hit on a 19 or 20, then they score a critical hit on a 18 or 20. They can
It basically increases the crit range by 1.
yes.
Okay, cool.
So
Nice.
we'll just plant that in front. We'll say next to Mara. So about 15 feet. Yeah, just
I'll put
15.
a little R down.
Yeah. Just 15 feet from Mara. We'll use the utility. Spheres, cylinders, 15 feet radius. There we go. So everyone within this radius.
Nice. Rolls crits on 19 to 20. Good shit.
Excellent shit.
Alright, so that's going to be her action to do so. Vellum.
Well, here I am. It's mouse, stop pushing my sheet around and let me open it. Nudging my sheet. Alright. Temporary change that 19. And bye-bye War Grinder. Actually, is there any way I can... Nah, no way to get flanking, so I'll just swing wildly and hope for the best. Turn off advantage. Cool.
You tend to swing wildly anyway.
Just a regular 19.
Yep.
Is that hit?
19 would hit.
Hooray. Disappointing damage. Oh, I rolled a 2 and then a 1.
Well, yeah, that's not a real 19, right?
No, it's not a proper 19, it's an artificial 19. Alrighty,
Plus
second
9.
swing.
Ah, right.
Yeah! 19! And
Nice.
with the correct damage this time, I believe. There we go.
Still 31. 33.
I mean, still nice.
Yeah.
But, it's nice that
Still
it's correct.
chunky. Oh, you rolled max damage on your normal roll too. So that is literally
Time
your
that's
max,
happened. Today is just a
almost
crit
your
day.
maximum damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good lord!
Yeah, it's just like not
Yeah.
wanting to look bad.
The
It's just like
yeah.
like a sort of as the warg is like snapping forward to get its jaws around him, he just sort of jumps with the moment, and then as like the warg is leant forward to bite, then just at the rider.
Also, I need to roll for that attack from the lair action. So 14, yeah, that wouldn't hit. As it kind of goes to bite you, it just you catch its jaws with the shield again, and with one fell swoop.
I haven't had a shield in like an hour.
Oh fucking! You
It's fine. It's
Yeah,
supposed to happen.
yeah. You rather dodge out the way, and with one fell swoop, you just gorge it through the side of its side, and it falls down dead, crushing the goblin.
I was going for a gobbo decapitatio, but that works. Alrighty, that's one dead dude. There's not really anything else around here, so I'm going to start moving towards the old front lines here, in case anything storms through. Good day for a war, Your Majesty.
Aye, save some for me.
Oh, once we're out of here, you'll have plenty.
Alright, Liska, seeing the big fuckers over there. I'll sing too. So, she heard that Mara's men will be coming to help them get through, but she has no idea how that's going to look. So, she's just, for now, just going to be wading through the gents.
The ladies.
Liska, as you're kind of surveying the battlefield, you see about 100 feet off behind the line of goblins, you see a large furry shape bounding through the tall grass.
Like, how large and furry?
Probably huge. You can see what looks like brown fur. Difficult to tell from this distance.
Is
Can
little
it
bear
be?
buddy? Oh yeah.
You
Um,
you remember back to the roar you heard earlier. You connect both dots. Maybe.
He couldn't bear to be without me. So, yeah, let's just see that we like, fuck yeah. And then she's just going to, yeah, wade in, and these guys are difficult terrain right now. Even, she's not huge, and they're medium. Dwarves are medium, so. Yeah, she's just gonna kind of Wait in. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go dash. Should get her right about. Yeah. I think she'll still have a little bit left over.
Alright.
And yeah, she's going to swing at a ogre bitch. Swinging a chain, swinging a chain. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, that hits. 11,
Oh, that might not.
23, 14, just narrowly misses.
So he takes 11 damage. He's marked. And Liska is going to, you know, why the fuck not? She's going to use her second wind. And heal 4. Oh, now it factors the damage in when I'm doing second wind instead of doing attacks. Fuck this game. Fuck roll 20.
Oh, dear.
Heals for 18. So
Okay.
that's just good. How is it? That doesn't make sense. Okay, whatever. That's her turn.
Gronka. Yeah, this ogre
boy.
is very much frightened. Even more so having, seeing the reinforcements now arrive.
Oh boy. Well, let's see here. I was thinking if I should maintain this fear effect, but I don't know. Maybe I could also just like run over there and whap him. Actually, yeah. Actually, I can just.
What does it take to maintain?
My action. So you know, it's pretty bad.
But you do have.
I am frenzy raging, so I have an attack on my bonus action.
Yep.
But you know, it's 1 attack versus 3 attacks.
True, but it's also fear. It's up to
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just check something here. What was the range on these? 20 to 60. Okay. Somewhere in range. Yeah, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna make him scared still. Let's see, does it need to make another check? On your subsequent turn, you can use your action to extend the duration of this effect on the frightened creature until the end of your next turn. Out of the line of sight or 60 feet away. Okay, so I guess he doesn't need to make a check. He just maintains it.
Yep.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna throw once then. Let's see. Normal. Oh, yes. I assume that misses.
12. That does miss, yes.
Okay.
That's right. It at least maintains your range.
Yeah. So he's still scared and he can't get
Alright.
closer.
So Ian.
It's Deckhead time.
Alrighty.
Choo choo.
I believe that extra action you're able to do that multi-attack twice, yeah?
I can
You're
do
only
the gun twice.
You're only
Because-
able to do 1 attack, not 1 attack action with the
Right, okay.
extra.
I'm not attacking, I'm using a gun to attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ah, he's just outside of range. Okay, who cares? Okay, quick shot to this fucker.
Alright, so that's 4 attacks then.
I believe so.
This is 1 more attack than 3, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
14.
it's better than not.
14, natural 20. 14 narrowly misses, 30 hits, 26 hits.
And another nat 20. Guys,
Just dagger, 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 dagger.
Nice, nice.
Eat gun.
Very good.
Nice. Very nice. So give me the total damage on that.
So that is the last 3 of them that hits, and damage is maxed out as we mentioned with crit rules on the gun, right?
Correct.
Alright, so that is
Yeah, just treat the first roll as a 7.
My dude, that is 19 damage.
19 damage. Good lord.
Eat gun.
You actually take out a few goblins alongside you, injuring the ogre as you just do a full sweep of the entire battlefield. This is you in your moment, and you are loving it.
Narrowly missing the fucking king.
Hey, do you mind? He says as he just bashes one goblin's head in.
You're not green, don't worry.
Alright. Their action.
I just want to say it should actually be 25 damage total because the 26 hit too.
Oh, 25, okay.
Alright!
Yeah, 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 8 is 20, plus the 5 from the third attack. So 25.
Nice.
Alright, so you see up in the distance a number of the ogre catapulters begin their crouching maneuver. However, you see one of them is just taken out by this massive furry shape.
Hell yeah.
You my boy, Blue.
It's just, you know, sudden mass of black fur leaps up from the tall grass and just takes one out like a jumping shark. You just see blood spraying everywhere, staining the long grass. That further reduces the number of boulders. Let's see. One towards the steam hammer. I need to make a dexterity saving throw. As it whistles through the air, careens into the ground near the back of the steam hammer. Go ahead and roll dexterity saving throw, please, Argrim.
Ah, yeah, sorry.
For the
I
steam
did not
hammer.
properly click the button. Oh, shit!
Oh, okay. Right. Total of 27 points of bludgeoning damage, halved. So 13.
Alright. And then that'll become 6.56. Okay.
So the total of that was 27 points. So that was halved because of the resistance to 13. Did you get that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me the raw numbers. I'll have it myself.
Right. Okay. Sorry. 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, so I'll take 13 from that.
There you go. Second one on Mara, Free Feather, and Vellum. Both of you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Looks like the misses Mara.
Oh wait, hang on. Oh, my bad. That was me in a rush to place things.
No problem.
There you go.
So it's a 5-foot diameter, but it affects a 15 by 15 foot square.
Yeah, because of all the dust and dirt and debris.
Oh no, that's fine. I was just
outwards. Yeah.
Itself is that size,
Sure.
but the impact it causes is grander because of reasons.
Yeah. Just
Alright,
making sure because
Dex
it's meant
save.
to be a 13.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just making sure.
Okay.
Tempted
You have
to
inspiration.
roll that, but
You do have inspiration.
I do, but it feels like a waste. I'm fine. I haven't taken I've taken barely any damage since we started.
These
You are
boulders do a
adjacent
lot of
to a
damage.
healer.
How much damage have they been doing?
I will
Like 20
roll.
something?
I'll roll that one. That's 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
You can take 24, it's fine.
Okay.
I've got some
Alright.
temp HP and I'm full health, so.
So Mara only takes 12 points.
Don't we have that orb?
Yes, that
The incredibly powerful artifact that only one of us keeps remembering to use.
yeah.
I'm trying to see who has it under their inventory.
I believe it was
Liska.
Liska.
She's been using it. because no one else remembers.
I mean, I keep forgetting, honestly.
You guys keep forgetting that you have the icon of fate given to you by these eldritch beings.
Well, has a lot
Perhaps
going on, okay?
That shouldn't be in individuals. That should just be grouped in the inventory so you can see it.
I would also like to remind you,
That makes sense, yeah.
it is a literal gift from, an eldritch worshipping race. I am not about to just use that thing without a care. I'm very
that's why
hesitant to
Liska
use it
has
at
been.
all.
Liska has been.
I know.
You're just like, yeah, this is what this does? Fuck yeah. I get to control fate? You know it.
Hell yeah.
Prepare for unforeseen consequences, motherfucker.
I mean, maybe, maybe not. You don't know.
That's the thing. I don't know.
Right, as part of their action, let's see. You watch as this massive furry shape barrels forward towards the back lines.
Show me the bird. There he is. Yeah. Look at him. He's a big boy.
Sorry, give me a second. Oh,
It's essentially a one-time use of luck.
As always.
Did we ever tell Arngrim about that, since he wasn't there to see it?
I don't
Does he
remember.
even know it exists? Because you do have to
think-
fucking channel it
I
for a
think we
minute to get the
did.
benefit for an hour.
I feel like we did. I feel like it was in
Okay.
the
Yada yada
point where...
the whole summary of what happened.
Yeah, I think when it was
Yeah.
when we were in the hotel room
Well-
and the bar.
but we'll save them after the battle.
Yeah.
So, number of goblins go
The
flying.
reason I ask is
Oh,
whether or not he should have a thread of fate.
Well, as of right now, let's just say no.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, a number of goblins go flying across the battlefield as this enormous black, furry-shaped barrels through the crowds. And you see, boring a hole through the back lines, you see this massive black dire bear. Its hide is peppered and pin-cushioned with arrows. You see a scar over one eye. And Liska, as you meet its gaze in the midst of battle, it's likely a member of the local wildlife here. But as you share that one momentary gaze, you know it's time.
Yeah. She's like, it's been so long.
And he just gores the back of this ogre.
Oh my god, bear-drawn chariot.
I'll bury it.
For a
Period.
15, both of the others hit, yeah. 23, 25, 40. Oh yeah. Crashing into the back, the ogre sort of stumbles over. And it's just being feasted upon by the bear, mauled in the back. The helmet sort of drops off to one side as he struggles to get it off. You hear Khazad kind of call out, "They brought a bear!"
Nope, it's mine. Nope, it's with me. I brought the bear.
Right, whatever. As he says, as he mauls another hobgoblin in the chest.
Yeah, but another question.
Why do you think you brought a bear when the bear's attacking them? Come on, Khazad.
Yeah, heated battle, difficult to
There's a lot going on.
to keep track of
It's
things.
fine, It's cool. It's fine.
All right, next up is Arngrim. As you see that suddenly there's a bear on the field.
Oh!
Have a cave troll. Same sort of delivery.
Is it mauling the shit out of the ogre?
It seems to be mauling the shit out of the ogre. Yes.
Good shit.
Note to self. Prepare stew for bear if lives. Okay. Alright, with that taken, I believe I'm in range for what I want to do. So, I am going to look at a spot. I'm going to measure out from here to, I believe it's going to be this guy. Yeah, I want here. No, I want here. Because it's going to be a large creature, which will be this space. Go from there to there.
You hear Mara kind
Let me
of.
draw a... Shit. Go ahead.
You hear Mara kind of call out towards you, Angrim. You need me to make some room?
Oh, I'll be making it. As he begins to hold out his holy symbol out in front of him as he begins casting. He doesn't have to. It's just a verbal thing. He just likes to have it because it's, of his clan. And he starts chanting, obviously a mix of magical words and prayers to his ancestors. And as he does, a little spiral starts to form. And as it spins more and more up like a small tornado from the gusts of this bright blue energy, forms an incredibly large, it is a large class, golem. It's like a little stone golem that is all spiritual and ethereal.
Shit. Right, hang on. I have the perfect pog for this.
Poggers.
Pog.
Of course.
Arngrim going park.
I'm gonna pog.
Get a pog.
There you go. As a large runic golem takes form, rises up from the ground.
Oh yeah. As I cast Guardian of Faith.
There you go.
I have a question.
Yes,
Can you tint that dude blue?
I can.
And give him a visible aura of what would be, I believe, 10 feet.
Give him a pair of sunglasses.
We're gonna need shades.
Draw
Cool.
him. Draw
I'm
him.
still emanating like a constant 30 foot of fucking light.
Draw him.
I keep forgetting to turn it off.
Oh yeah.
Draw him behind the
So
wheel.
a
to
large
the Lord out
spectral guardian appears. The guardian occupies the space and is indistinct except for a gleaming sword or shield. In this case, I flavored it this way. Any creature hostile to you, or in this case, my allies.
So, wait, 10 foot radius or 10 foot cubed?
10-foot radius.
Right.
That's
Which
kind of
that is accurate. That is accurate because it goes from the edge of it,
Right, good. Okay, continue.
not from the center. Yeah, it's going from this edge. You see.
Right.
All right. Any creature hostile to us that moves to a space within must succeed a dex saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant on a failed or half as much on a successful. It vanishes when it's dealt a total of 60 damage. It lasts 8 hours. There is no concentration.
Alright.
So for that spot, it just had the hardest part. Not anymore, buddy. Time to slap some shit.
Okay.
Do you want to get in that space, ogre? And I'm gonna start driving the rest of the way up to here. Probably only 10 feet, rocks, difficult terrain. And make sure I can get a better angle for Sao Yun on the battlefield.
You watch as the runic golem sort of weaves its hands and almost does this sort of thunderclap motion as it just scorches a large area of goblins. A number of guards are just taken aback by this and sort of part way for your steam hammer.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, nice.
There we go. So we'll say stick it there. There we go. So you've now made some room, Arngrim.
Hell yeah. Alright. Now he's got that little area under control, and they can double up and focus. Hell yeah. Okie dokie. So that's what it is for me.
Alright. Mara Free Feather just kind of looks over her shoulder, impressed, gives a thumbs up, and is going to make her way. We'll say here next to an iron guard. And what can she do? Spells does she have?
I mean, I'd hope you'd know. You're the GM.
Yeah. It's just a lot of stuff to keep track of. You watch as Mara's eagle's just laying waste to the outer skirts of the battlefield there. Yeah, off screen. It's just picking up small goblins and just throwing them. Just picking up other hobgoblins, just tearing their heads off, claws around them, just laying waste to any stragglers that it can find. She is going to, we'll say, a lightning bolt. At level 5.
Nice.
Just to help you clear away, Arngrim.
Okay.
5.
I love seeing all the blackened dead corpses.
Always good.
Alright, so I can't actually do anything to edit or control that guy. He doesn't really move. He just does 60 points of damage for you to keep track of, or, depending upon how much these guys have, to dissipate whenever you feel appropriate.
Yep.
But he does 8 hours or after he deals 60 damage. Your pick.
Alright. Dexterity save.
I'll be right back.
Nope. The ogre is just takes the full brunt of this lightning bolt, and instead of just dropping, the ogre just explodes. Ogre giblets, kind of static electricity arcing between them as they're sent flying all across the field. And
Nice.
a number of goblins are also caught in that blast, further widening the gap for the steam hammer to go through.
Oh no, you turned them into deeplings.
Yeah. And it's quite literally shock and awe as a number of the goblins are immediately driven back, terrified. And you can see what looks like essences of a storm cloud overhead. You can also see the eagle riders are beginning to close in on your positions. Let's see. Next up is Vellum.
Well. I wonder what I can do. Back in a sec. I'm gonna sprint. Dash, sorry. I left my shield over here somewhere.
Fuck's
I
sake.
know I forgot something. Don't want to leave without it. I think it's an action to pick it up, so I'll have to do it next turn, but I
Yeah.
assume I'm in the vicinity of where I dropped it. It's here somewhere. The big
You
blue
can-
thing, I can't miss it.
You can pick it up as item interaction. You can, as part of another action, you can interact with an item.
Okay.
So yeah, you can run and pick it up, but that's it.
Alright. For some reason I remember it having to be an action or something. Either way, it's picked up, I dash,
Sorry.
turn over. Where's the... There's the button.
So is it my? Yeah, it is.
There we
Blitzkrieg
go.
going to be like, let's fucking do this, and she's going to bloop bloop.
As you
And-
leap on top of the dire there.
And because I am a cavalier fighter, it only takes me 5 feet of movement to mount instead of half my movement. And upon the bear, she's gonna be like, fuck this ogre specifically. And she's going to swing. And she's going to swing hard.
Yep, that hits.
4 for 18. And then... Oh, 15. But that's his AC.
Yep. 15.
15.
Alright. Please describe, this is your first time riding a dire bear. How do you wanna decimate this ogre?
With the dire bear, like, being a big and imposing thing in and of itself, like, the dire bear goes up, Liska hops on with practiced comfort, and then she's going to, with her heels, position the dire bear, like, around, and just do a quick, like, while the ogre's still reeling from being attacked in the back, to do like a quick double stab, like just puncture the heart, or puncture the lungs first and then puncture the heart second, and she's just gonna like let him slump to the ground just from 2 holes in his back amidst all the carnage that the bear inflicted.
A number of goblins are trying to attack the dire bear from the back, but no give, the dire bear's hide is too thick.
Good. Behind is too sick.
Yeah. Ass too fat, which is something they both have.
What was that?
Alright, Grunker.
Alright, I'm rambling to myself. I thought I was muted.
What you doing, Grunker?
Well, kind of, you know, getting a little bored, so, you know.
You're getting bored, or Brunk is getting bored?
You're just getting bored of standing there and screaming.
Bah!
Okay, I'm done. Time to attack. Actually, is he still feared on my turn?
Yeah, until the end of your turn.
Yeah.
He's feared.
Do I get any bonuses from him being feared? Or is it just him that get disadvantages?
It's him.
Okay. Time to recklessly hack at him.
Recklessly.
Don't mind the crossbow as misclick.
So 11
so
misses.
First one miss.
Yeah. Both of those latter ones hit.
25 damage.
Alright. Big old chunk of health. As you start chopping away at his legs, working your way up to the thighs, just clambering around his back. It's like a really aggressive feral cat.
Yeah.
Alright.
And that's it, I guess.
Sayun. Daka 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 daka.
You know it. Except
There's no one around except goblins.
yeah. Fuck it. Oh wait, it's time.
It is time.
No, I mean like
Yeah,
Hang
end of
on.
session time.
Yep, I know, I know.
Yeah, we'll find a narrative moment
That's
to
getting
leave it off on.
Yep.
get yeeted.
Oh. You just start spraying into the back lines of the goblins. Just more and more hordes of them just barreling down the hill to join the fray. But as soon as you start opening fire, they immediately just turn the other way and just run. And you catch about 10 of them in one go.
And that's my turn.
Alright. You can see with your combined efforts, you're definitely managing to push the battle in your favor now.
Fuck your numbers. I got fire rate.
Fuck your numbers, I have a gun.
And let's see here.
This is what I mean when I say I have two modes for guns. Either I want firepower out the ass so that when I hit you, you wish you never was. Or fire rate, so I can just drown you out.
No, I'm not listening.
You see a number of eagle riders soaring down from above here. You can see as they make their way, they kind of drop off their riders as they start assailing the back lines. Then they'll give this series of coordinated whistles. And the eagles land here.
Tanner, you just gave me a wonderful idea.
Oh yes.
Eagle missile.
Ah.
You'll see.
Right, Ungrim.
I have an idea on something to do. I have a request.
Yes.
It's not an exact thing. So a little bit rule of cool. Because it's a little stretch of a rule. I'm looking at, I have my staff, my harp of healing. And one of the things it can do is mass cure wounds. Normally that affects 6 people. I was curious if that might be something that I could apply generally to the battlefield rather than being finicky and picking out the individual ones, since we're not really doing it. It's more cinematic. If that's something he'd be able to just pick out some of the people that are having problems and help them out.
Sure. We'll say the healing would be reduced, so you're kind of spreading it across many people.
Okay, yeah, because normally it's 6, but if I do it that way, I'm fine with a smaller amount.
As he plays a calming little tune in the heat of battle, a song about home.
From the tank.
Yeah.
He's using the tank loudspeakers.
Through the tank. I'm playing it next to one of the steam pipes, so it's coming out of one of the pipes. It's amplifying it like a tuba.
I just realized you playing it in the tank makes it sound like you're playing from a tunnel.
Yeah.
It's got
Literally
reverb, baby.
It's
literally from home.
it's
Yeah.
it's this tune, this folk tune that you've heard a lot of Algrim while growing up. It's a tune sort of representing the efforts of your people, the dwarves, in their effort to escape the Akteshi Empire when Dune led his people to safety with his own silver tarp into the great city of Druvenholme, or at least the small town it was then, into the safety of the mountains. And that rings out, that kind of pierces through the din of the battlefield.
So this is what it would normally do. From mass cure wounds, normally target 6 people, and they would receive that much, but maybe half, I don't know, for a...
Or a huge cinematic moment.
Yep. Or better yet, I have an idea.
Yes?
Pop an inspiration so it doesn't do half.
Yeah, why not? Sure. Rule of cool, I'll allow it.
Yep, pop an inspiration to stretch the rules a little bit.
Yeah,
Cool.
There you go. this wave of divine energy radiates throughout the southern the southern flank of the Iron Guard here, and seems to reinvigorate them as they start pushing forward.
Hell yeah.
So, also just for narrative purposes, this area is now kind of been opened up to your tank after your Spirit Guardians have done their job. Is that your turn?
Yep, all I got.
Alright. Mara kind of looks over towards you atop that bear, Lisker, and says, I don't think the eagles can quite hold you. Do you think you can ride that bear?
Yes.
No hesitation. Yes.
Answered a bit too quickly.
Mara,
She saw the eagle. She was like, "Nope, I'm riding the bear."
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah. What about you, Angrim? Think you can ride that tank?
Just from the fucking distance. I'm fine.
Alright, the rest of you getting on the eagles.
So it's just, I'm sticking with the tank.
Alright.
It's fun to have a little crank gun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have mounted firepower.
Welcome to turret defense.
Mara kind of puts a couple fingers to her mouth, gives a high-pitched whistle, and her own large eagle comes down, picks her off the ground, kind of swoops underneath her. I'll deal with this rabble from the air.
Are we still in initiative order, or is this pure narrative?
This is gonna be pure narrative now.
Velm's gonna sort of just hop up to where the eagles are sort of swooshing. Try not to die, your ladyship. I'll be wanting to hear about this battle.
Oh, there'll be a lot of tales around the ale. Tell you that much. Give 'em hell.
I'll hold you to that. Have at 'em. And then, presumably, hop on an eagle, and away we go.
Alright. So, Liska and Angrim, Saoyun, you both plough through the front lines. We'll say, we'll come to how much damage you deal to the back lines of these goblins ranks come next session. Velum and Grunker. Grunker is more kind of picked up by the eagles, away from his blood fervour.
I like to imagine the
Him
eagle
dangling there,
struggles.
just swinging
Strunka
wildly.
is biting onto something.
Yeah.
He has the majority half of another goblin in his mouth, weighing the bird down.
Yeah.
I just like to picture that the eagle's talons are just carrying him by the shoulders. He's just continuing to flail wildly. He's like,
he's throwing his axe from above. Yeah.
like a drug friend you have to pull away from a fight.
So, as you begin soaring across the battlefield here, towards the goal, your quarry, atop the peak of the southern outlooks here, Warlord Grimlim, the large signal tower cranking itself into formations to try to coordinate what it can of this battlefield as the pushback of the dwarves begins its full stride with the reinforcements of Mara Freefeather and her clan. The rest of and the rest of the Druvenholme Eagle Riders assailing the northern ranks of the battlefield. You can see the Helmsworth warriors charging into battle against the goblins, just going ham on their ranks. You can see just much akin to the same way in the Battle of the Five Armies, when the dwarves rally around their king as they start ploughing through the majority of their ranks. The rest of the Iron Guard warriors follow them in their stride, and the Stream Reader archers start peppering the goblins this renewed sense of vigour. And you can't help but be very proud of yourself, Liska.
Good lads.
Just don't get too carried away.
they're chilling by the war priest, so that should be fine.
They'll be fine. And a couple of them have some good shields.
And on that narrative note, we'll leave off there.
Yeah. It's a very critty session.
Extremely.
Yeah.
So many crits.
So much crits that we had to actually
Very
look
good
at
job,
some
you guys.
false crits.
I love it when the when the roles follow the narrative.
When a crit comes together.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna say it,
Some good crit.
Valve.
What up, buddy?
I may or may not wanna have Sao try and one-up Arngrim on the tank building.
Oh no. What? Why not? Why not help him upgrade what you already have?
Why not work it together?
Yeah.
Because
No,
it's
make
meant
two
to have
separate
an
ones,
upgrade.
and then they'll turn into one giant one.
We're not going to
Like
Voltron a tank.
Zords. Oh man, you need to be Zords.
You can make a
about it.
helicopter we can launch from my tank.
Don't
Who's to
tempt
say you
me
can't do
with a
both?
good time, because I will take it.
Because we're running out of people to man the equipment.
Hire some people. I'm sure you've got dwarves who will be happy
Let's
to.
make golems. it'll be
Bitch,
fine.
I'm already working on it.
Let's make golems. it'll be
I have
fine.
been talking to the clan, okay? I'm hanging out with them and I'm like, boys, it's fucking time. We're gonna grudging.
Get in, losers, we're grudging.
All you have to do is point in the general direction and crank that gun.
I'm just gonna say it like this. I've been watching some Warhammer stuff, and all I'm wanting right now is just an artillery tank. Like,
Oh yeah.
I know.
let me feel that thumping sound
Well, I mean,
echo in the air.
you can start upgrading Arngrim's tank to do the same thing.
As a mortar to the back.
Yeah.
Because remember, my shit's modular. It's meant to get better. It's meant to be upgraded. It's
Yep.
pretty good as it starts, but there's more things it can do.
Plus,
Right now, it's got a gun, and that's pretty much it.
yeah. Plus, there's an opportunity for character building moments between Stallion and Arngrim there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it now. Sao is just gonna, and at the end of all this, Sao is gonna probably look at Arngrim and just gonna be like, we need a bigger tank.
So,
Oh, we need a better tank.
I'm very concerned about a lot of Sal's ideas. That comment when Sal learned about how, like, saw how Velen forges, and she's like, I have an idea. It's like,
it's like
and now this. It's like, oh no, they're building.
it looks to Arngrim and looks to Arngrim's tank. It is time for it's time for an upgrade.
Oh, I'm fucking building. Oh, ting ting ting. Oh.
Don't you fucking start.
This is why, when I told one of my friends what it is that I really like about Forge Clerics, and that is the whole, oh yeah, I can make any item that is within like 100 golds worth, was it?
It's just a poof, and there it is.
Mm-hmm.
I
Pretty
really
much.
like the fact that you can combo that with an Artificer,
Yeah.
and then suddenly, the sky's the
Exactly.
limit.
So, before I stop recording and streaming, how did you like today's session?
It was good.
Very
Enjoyed
much.
it a lot.
Yeah.
I like.
And a pretty nice transition without changing too much from the mass combat to the, actual day-to-day combat with the Steam Hammer.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
fucking tank.
Tank.
Dude,
That
it's
is
good.
one-
It's
that is
actually
one thing
gotten
that can always-
kind of hurt so far,
Yeah,
but
Well,
that's
that
fine.
is one thing that can always lift my mood up. Tank.
Yeah, there you go. I knew prescribing some escapism would cheer you all up.
With a tank.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna stop recording. In 3, 2, 1.